There is so much to break down, so many things to discuss. So the only advice I give you is please, I'm begging you, get a meal, get a drink, chill out, because we have guys in here. Things could get crazy, things could get offensive. We're gonna talk. So feel free to send in your dubs, send in your super chats. I will answer all dubs and super chats. But guys, I'm just preparing you right now. We're going to talk about certain things, because certain things are going to be said on tonight's hangout. So sit back, relax, and let your boy Halfop and the boys entertain you. Seferovic, welcome to Polar Bear Country. Well, okay. First off, before we even start off and anything right now, so let me guess. This is Dynamo Kiev's logo.
Yes.
So
wow, Abdul, man.
Wow.
Now you
Shame,
see,
man, shame.
my thing here is this. See, that's look. We're gonna talk Chelsea. We're gonna talk United. But I think the biggest story, because see, we always have to start with the biggest story and so forth. And I think the biggest story, is this is the most obvious one, and this is the one that I definitely want to start off with, man. And then Dory, I'll be bringing you guys in and out of the green room and everything. So guys, if there's any space, I'll be bringing you out to them. But there's only one place to start, man. And I want to see. I've got images. I told you guys, I came prepared here. I came prepared for this show. So. I remember, guys, shout out to our sponsor here, who I believe are still sponsoring us, Manscaped, manscaped.com. Use the code HHFH. HHFH, get your balls shaved with the Manscaped thing in the beautiful, amazing ball shaver, man. Amazing ball shaver from Manscaped, man. Get that crack. So, I want to start with it. See, because guys, I came prepared. So, I want to start first with one key image. With one key image. And then we'll be building up with different images and so forth. So, the first image I want to share with you guys.
Leave the guy alone, man. He's in the wrong at 16. Leave the guy alone.
One image. I want to start with this image. So, this image was sent to me. Well, no, it wasn't sent, but it was tweeted towards me. When I saw this in real time, it looked like it was perfect. Now, I don't know whether this is CGI, this is ILM, or this is Weta who did the Lord of the Rings. I don't know. But if this image is real, the ball is clearly over the line. Now, some Madrid fans DM'd me and said, bro, how far the ball wasn't over the line? This guy, because I'm going to get to another one, but does everyone here agree with this image?
No.
That the ball,
yes.
the whole ball went over the line.
Yes. No. It's because it's Barcelona. Anyone else? No.
Wait.
Wow.
So Hassan, you agree or disagree with this image that the ball?
If it was any other club HH, I would like, okay, cool, it's over the line. UEFA, no way, it's not over the line. No. Not that club, HH. No, not this club. No, it's not over the line, bro. It's not over the line.
To be fair, I actually thought it was over the line before this. Like I saw it from a weird angle.
Did you see that deep from Otamendi? No, it can't go, bro. It can't be over the
2009 vibes, man. I'm telling you.
See that goal was fake. That was a fake goal.
Because to be honest, my thing is, I'll be honest with you, it was hard to tell, because how could you tell if a thing is over the line based on just how the ball is basically crossed? Because if the ball is in the air, because guys say, oh, VAR should be able to know. If the ball is in the freaking air, how the hell are you supposed to know whether the whole ball is going to cross is over the line?
My thing is, why did it take so long for him to put the flag up? I think the ball came back round, then he passed it, then he scored. I don't know why he waited so long to put the linesman to put flag up.
But you know, they keep on doing that. They keep on waiting ages before they put their flags up.
That's offside.
The players lifted their hands up already before the ball even came in.
So yeah, I saw Stegen put his hand up, but I don't think anyone else put his hand up.
There should be.
But listen, if it was any other club, I would accept it. But this club, I don't know.
You see what you just said, HH, about the ball being over the line. it's basically there's goal line technology, but there's no goal line technology for things like this. So there should be, in my opinion, the VAR technology should be used for stuff like this as well. That's what I think.
But I think the thing is that because this is so rare, guys, like, okay, like how many times does a situation like this happen where a ball bends like that and a guy scores from it? It's very rare. It's very so like because
that's true. Yeah.
a goal line thing, because that thing happens so really, you have to bring it in. But this is extremely rare. You know, because my thing is that was an insane goal by Otamendi.
Yeah, that was a
that was a freaking insane goal. So it would have just been so crazy to end up scoring it.
Yeah, but did you see his tackle? Oh my! Otamendi's tackle on the
His tackle was insane.
Okay, so does who here disagrees that this ball didn't cross the line?
Me.
That's me.
How could you
that did not cross the line? I don't see what I'm seeing.
Listen.
Did not cross the line.
Here's what it is.
UEFA Lona, man, strikes again. UEFA Lona strikes again.
Either way, they can't
If you look at it,
so Ricardo, you wanted to say something?
I mean, how could you logically disagree? On the play, the defenders had their hand raised and the ball was out.
No, Stegen had his hands raised. I don't think the defenders did.
Yes, it did. PK and Nico Gonzalez raised their hand on the same play.
Everyone had their hands raised.
They knew that the ball was out.
They're going to have the hand raised. But anyway,
I thought in the middle of the game it was a goal, but when they showed the replay, it wasn't only Ter Stegen. It was PK. It was the most obvious one. They signaled that the ball was way out. So it doesn't matter whether it's my opinion or yours. The ball is out.
But what is I'm so curious. How did you actually get this angle? Because they never showed it on.
That's a fan's fan. They didn't show that on the Champions League. They didn't show that on the actual replay.
Someone just tweeted it out and so forth. Wait, so Abdul Zima, is there anything on something? Is there anything you have to say about this image?
No. For me, it happened to them too. When we were in their half, we put in a cross and it went out because it curved. The same thing happened to them, and then the referee called it and he said, no, it's out of play. Therefore, it's their ball. The same thing happened in their half. Nobody's talking about that.
Listen,
so this referee was fair in that sense. But
here's what it is. Benfica can't use this as an excuse because we'll get to that other thing. We'll get to that.
No, shout out to the striker, man. Shout out to that dude, man.
No, he needs to retire immediately. No.
Shout out to that dude.
Okay, wait, hold on. So I wanted to see what's it called? So Abe's or Tad, anything you want to say about this image?
To me, it was clearly out the ball, like outside the line.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, as a Barca fan, so
yeah, you must say that.
It's bro, look. Without agendas, like be real, right? Be real. You see the photo right there is outside the line. So what's contemplating here? Like you see it right there.
The line is straight too. Like it's not even like a
come on, man. It's out the genders.
That's very true because sometimes people show like I think the one where like the Serbian guy gets the ball. When Cristiano would have scored against Serbia in that whole thing. I think there's an image where they actually made the line like to hit the freaking line.
That line is not looking straight.
Come on.
This line is for me, guys. Look, it went over. So, guys, now.
Yeah, if I take on a banter, it went over.
It went over.
No, guys. Well, we're gonna go to another interesting image. There's another interesting image that I want to go to, but let me first answer some dubs. So, from your boy Wing Bubani says Reece might be the best footballer in the world. Crazy
in the world.
Bubani will get it. Your boy JJ Bridge, thank you for the dub. JJ Bridge says, HH, big the hell up. Chelsea. Please just give ZH a little love, bro. No. I like what's going on right now at Chelsea. Big up to the Panama. JJ, thank you, bro. JJ, we're gonna talk. I'm JJ. Don't just relax.
Why do we need to talk?
Don't even get me started with ZH.
I got you, man. I got you. Because let's do this whole Barca stuff. And we'll get to your boys. QC8 says, yes, Larka to Europa League. Hashtag Lafia, hashtag Messi tax. I wouldn't be so sure. I believe December 8th is going to come up with some very interesting things. Your boy, Professor Calculus. If Chelsea isn't in the final, guys, too good. No. Shush. We take a game at a time. We move in
Chelsea are
silence.
favourites.
We move
Chelsea are
in
favourites.
silence.
Chelsea are favorites.
Yeah, they're
No.
favourites.
And your
Relax,
boy
relax.
Abraham says, Abraham, who's worse, Yakubu Miss or Seferovic?
Yeah,
Seferovic.
Seferovic.
No, guys. Wait, guys. See, don't worry, guys. I got you, and don't worry. And we're gonna walk you through. So, guys, I'm gonna show you this other image, and guys, please, this is a parental advisory warning. Don't be eating anything, or drink, or else if you view this image while eating, you might choke. You've been warned. This image might cause emotional damage. And for this image, I'm coming for Abdul, Suleiman, Tad, all you guys.
They cut the check.
So let me just bring up this image right now for you guys, man.
HH, you know what? I owe you that dub. I promised you, man. Let me.
Who paid the check?
Okay, so now, I was watching this live fully when this happened. Let me tell you this because you know I like to tell stories. So once the breakaway happened, I was like, oh damn. I believe it was 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was 2-on-1.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2-on-1.
And then the ball gets given to Seferovic, and then Stegen makes it. Guys, this is after Stegen made the save. Now, you have options, yes, Seferovic. You have options. Do you realize there's a dude here? Can you see this dude?
HH, brown envelope.
Abdul, let me land.
Brown
Let me land. Let me bloody land.
I fainted when I saw this, by the way.
Seferovic, do you realize that there's a dude here, right here? Seferovic, control the ball. There is not a goalkeeper there. There's no keeper. Or a simple control of the ball. You should be able to put this in the back of the net. Now, guys, I'm going to say something. 2009.
Here we go.
What happened at 09?
Let him tell the streets the truth. Z-Man, meet and fish cookies.
I'm going to say 2009.
Can someone play the Iniesta?
Now, here's the thing right now.
Absolutely, I got you.
This is
How bitter are you?
completely also what a warning. Anybody that plays that whole Iniesta thing, you're getting kicked out of this whole thing right now. So this is your warning. Anyone that plays Iniesta, you're getting kicked out. This is your warning.
Thank you.
Anyone that think 09. Guys, Z-Man, Suleiman, Abdul, Tad, Ricardo, who got paid?
No. I got a question for you. Did Yakubu also get paid to miss his chance?
Oh, that's not good.
No. I'm asking that who got because guys. No, guys. If you show this image to aliens from outer space, they'll be like, "Oh, this was a goal."
Yeah.
Nobody will believe that this image did not result in a goal.
You have to put respect on Garcia's name, man.
No, to be honest, he did put pressure. He did put pressure.
He put him off, man.
I don't know how much pressure you put. You don't miss.
Wait. Okay. Let me first go to the Barca fans and then everyone else. Let me first go to the Barca fans.
Yeah.
So, Ricardo, talk to me about this.
When I saw that 2-on-1, like when it was happening, and I saw it was Eric Garcia as the defender, I'm like, all right, this is over. We're gonna concede right here. I had no faith. Maybe it had been Piqué, not Langley, to be honest. But the moment I saw Eric Garcia, I knew this was it. And when he missed that, I just laughed because I'm like, I can't even say it's destiny because we're gonna get destroyed by Bayern. But what I'm saying is that the fact that if Benfica choke against Dynamo Kiev at home,
it could happen.
This guy right here,
he has to leave. No, he has to leave.
He's a legend. He's a legend of Barca.
He's
a Barca legend.
Because see, Ricardo, now you're going to a very interesting because I'm saying right now. I really see if Benfica draw with Dynamo Kiev, then Barca are through, regardless. So it's Benfica have to win.
Yeah.
They have to win, and they're playing at home.
Because look, I have a very sneaky feeling because
Don't do
No,
this,
no,
HH.
no.
Don't do this, HH to us.
Dynamo Kiev are
The last
trash.
time, the last
No.
time you had this feeling, we received 8-2, man.
Say
Like,
it,
let's
say it.
relax these feelings, all right?
This is a strong because I truly believe that.
Yo, HH, wait, HH. We
What?
need to talk
Say it,
about that
please.
prediction. We gotta talk about that prediction one day, man.
Yeah, you said.
What prediction?
You predicted us to beat Bayern, bro.
Yeah, and you were defending it in the hangout as well.
Wait. Abdul.
Reverse.
No, Abdul. Simple answer. 2009.
So what, bro? It was CCL, man.
The biggest haste, man.
Wait, HH, I'll be better one.
No, you think I got it wrong? I say 2009. Connect the dots.
Yeah.
So
What?
I want to come first to Elman. Elman, talk to me about this miss.
Oh, the Smiths. Oh, I was grateful, man. When it was 2-on-1, bro, I was cussing out Depay for his miss.
Okay. So Zima, you don't think anything fishy has been happening at the guy?
No. I respect him. He's a club legend. He just has to deliver against Kiev, and then we'll talk about his bonuses. That's all I needed to do.
Wait. How sad are remember the days of Barca where they'd be winning all games?
Yeah.
Now Barca are now relying on a Dynamo Kiev.
There's a modern sin. It's not about how you get out. It's when you get out of the group stage. That's what matters the most.
Can I speak on it,
bro? Can we talk about Depay's miss?
Who's that?
I was trash.
Depay is
break. He's break. Send him to the Brick Academy, man.
The rapper, Depay, or the footballer?
Wait, hold on. I want to come to Suleiman. Talk to me about this miss, man.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. If you're a Barcelona fan and you're depending on Dynamo Kiev for a result, just give up, man. It's all over. We're in the Europa League right now.
Whoa, easy.
No,
Suleiman, don't give up just yet.
No, I've already given up, man. And Seferovic, bro, how did he miss that? Like, UEFA loan doesn't make sense because we're broke right now. So, like, anyways, he's a club legend for Barcelona.
Can I speak on this, HH?
No. Okay. Wait. Let me first get to the Barca guys, then I'll come to everyone else. So, Tad, talk to me about this miss, man.
Get my boys. What's his name? Seferovic, or
whatever his name is. His name is irrelevant now.
Well, that man, he's my legend. He's a legend in my books, man. I give him a Christmas present when I see him. Thank you for your service. And I hope to see you, man. That's all I got, man.
He's not in the army, bro. So it says. So before I come to Jamal, man, so let me just take some of these dubs from Abritz Fairman. Thank you for the job. Abritz Fair says, in a couple of weeks, people will realize most of United's squad lacks mentality. The only dude who has shown up has been the old man Ronaldo. Remember, Cavani is there. The reason United didn't lose in 90 minutes. The reason is that his reason why they didn't lose in 90 minutes in the Europa League final. No, look, I mean, Cristiano. I mean, we'll get to Cristiano. Cristiano is that dude, and the team isn't mentally strong. They're not mentally strong. And
Carrick in.
I dare United to give Carrick a full-time job. I dare
please
you to give a full-time job because you did a bunch of bumps. And
I'm on my knees.
As much as I abuse the Portuguese get Muller, the Portuguese get Muller knows how to freaking show up. So I will not have anybody, nobody would dare slander the name of the Portuguese get Muller, man. From your boy, Concussion Brother Welinko says, champagne football from Chelsea. We're gonna talk. We're going to talk about her boys, but don't worry. Ice Freezy. Seferovic is a scholar of science. #Brick Academy. Yes, he's getting inducted tonight, 100%. The guy's a disgrace. Dennis Bohr says, Barca have to now win in the Allianz Arena. No, they don't. Because that is too hard to do. And as long as Dynamo Kiev can get a point off Benfica, which
they won't. No, it's not possible.
Conscious Brother says, remember, they laughed at us. They mock us. Now what? We move in silence. We move Chelsea. We move in silence. Chris, Kama Barca fans. Even Chelsea were in the Europa League not too long ago. We'll be back. Wait, Chris, you're already accepting.
Wait, they're accepting already? Wow. I mean, I predicted this like 2 hangouts ago.
That's low, man. That's QC8 says, Seferovic class A brick. Allianz lives. Hashtag the Messi narrative. Bro, the Messi narrative is real.
It's real.
The Messi narrative is real, bro. Your
You
boy
guys,
Whimsical Thoughts
you guys
says,
are over exaggerating, man.
Abdul, mute your mic.
Europa League ain't that bad, man.
That's miss from Seferovic makes me believe.
Champions League is overrated.
Wait, hold up. That miss from Seferovic makes me believe Barca is going to the round of 16. But what blockbuster awaits on December 8th? Bro, I'm saying right now, December 8th,
5-0.
you're going to be shocked by what's going to happen.
10-2, bro.
You're going to be shocked by what's going to happen December 8th.
5-0.
Because I think Barca will lose to Bayern, but Barca are going to go through. Shane Schubert says, UEFA, we want 150 million or we drop a 9-piece. Your boy Congress Brother says, UEFA Loader has come back round to life. Check the ref. Oh, why? Was the ref dodgy? Oh,
He's talking about the corner.
Really think they're going to beat Bayern?
Nobody thinks so.
Anybody think they're going to beat Bayern?
We're relying on Kiev.
I think they're going to beat them.
Wait, hold on. Alex B says Kiev have nothing to play for. Youngsters are going to play pride. They'll play for pride, and all the pressure is on Benfica. Shane Schubert says Seferovic dropped a 2. Okay, moving on. No, Shane, that's. Aziz King says Chelsea have 30 clean sheets in 50 games. We move in silence.
Can I say something to Shane?
No, you can't. Jamal.
I need to say something to Shane.
No, you can't. Abdul, I need to say the mic muted. I want the mic muted. Jamal, talk over him. Jamal.
Yeah, you said 2009. You're only referencing 2009. I have one better for you. 2019. When Messi sent Dembele through against Liverpool, the guy missed. If Dembele scores that, we're out. It's not no corner taken quickly or Origi. That's not happening. So, bro, by this guy missing this, bro, it could be fate. These guys really could end up in around a 16. Because if they end up in the Europa League, guys, Memphis, bro, you gotta cut that dumb plate in the European League song. This guy's gonna make a rap song with the European League music. The dumb plate is coming, bro. You heard it here first. This guy.
The EP's dropping.
He's gonna make a remix to the anthem.
He's gonna make a remix. So it's
I mean, Jamal, so you believe that nothing dodgy was happening here? There's no payments involved or nothing?
Nah, I feel it's clean, man. I feel it's just that guy being trash and it's fate, man. I mean, to see Barcelona in the Europa League. When was the last time Barcelona was in the Europa League? Any of you guys know?
The 80s, maybe?
No. I think
2001. No, 2004.
2001.
It was 2004, 3.
2001, bro. Come on, do your research, bro.
Guys,
no, it's actually 2004.
It's not,
guys,
bro. It's we
qualified
19 times in a row.
Guys, 2001 HH had a hairline. No offense, but bro, that's how long.
A very good hairline, and I think had an afro. Actually, no. Yeah. 01 had an afro. Yeah, they used to call me like white boys in school used to call me Afro man. So
man. So I don't feel they're gonna touch the European League, but bro, if that happens, bro, the dumb plate is coming. So yeah.
Anybody else want to talk on this whole Barca?
Yeah.
Can we talk about?
We haven't even spoken about it. We just talked about these images, bro.
Yeah, can we talk about the overall game?
He wants to move on to Chelsea so much.
Nah, bro, we don't.
Yes, I do.
We don't gotta talk about the winners, man.
Abdul, can you change this bloody logo, man? What kind of crap is this? Change your logo.
I'm a Kiev fan for the next 2 weeks, bro.
Name one of the players. Name one of their players.
Talk.
But anyway. What I want to say is Laporta's an idiot.
What?
This guy really saw Messi and Griezmann in the same window.
Griezmann
and
that's top, man.
And replaced him with Luke De Jong in Memphis.
Well, he didn't sell Messi.
Yeah, you couldn't register Messi.
You couldn't afford him.
Today I actually think we played well. To be fair, I think we played well, but we just couldn't finish. But to be fair, like that miss, I wanted him to score. I wanted them to score at the end. I'll tell you why.
You're sick, Abdul. You're sick.
Why the
You're
hell
sick.
do you want
You're
to
I'll
sick.
tell you why. I'll tell you why. I
Oh,
don't
because you
want
want to go to the Europa League.
I'll tell you why. Let me tell you
Okay.
why. I don't want to go around. I don't want to live my next 2 weeks hoping that we can go through, only for us to get knocked out. I wanted the faith to be sealed and done. And you know, I was speaking with my brother, and I said, if Bayern, who've already won this group, they're guaranteed first place. If they start their first team against us, especially Lewandowski, I want Araujo to break his legs.
Whoa. Don't resort to violence, Abdul.
It's the PTSD talking, man. It's the PTSD talking, man. From
Do you want 9? Do you want 9, Abdul? Do you want 9?
I send this bit to Lewandowski. Send this.
HH, can I go next?
No. Let Abdul finish his.
No, because if they start a strong team against us, they need to learn. Like, there is no point for them in that game other than to humiliate us. So I want Araujo. I want him to teach them a lesson because they want to humiliate us. They want to humiliate us.
That's facts.
That's football, bro.
But one sec. But I think, honestly, Kiev, they can do something. I think
they can.
No, they won't, bro. Stop it.
They ain't doing shit, bro. They ain't doing shit.
Let me basically put this the thing. Benfica have all the pressure on them. How will they deal with the pressure? But they're at home. You see, it would be if Benfica had to go to Ukraine. The fact that they'll see them being at home, it can work for or against them. It can work against them because the crowd may put them under crazy pressure, or they could be so hyped up because they know that Benfica know that, bro, if we win, we're pretty much through. Because unless by some miracle, because Bayern don't do, we're gonna play the kids. No, Bayern are like, we win every game. We want to win every game. So
but
Bayern
AJ, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you were in Barca's situation right now, and you have basically you're playing with youngsters all season, and you can't do anything in January marketing, and your prime, like, the only goal we have this season is to qualify for Champions League next season. That's our only goal. Like, if you come and say win titles, anything, that's unrealistic. Is to qualify Champions League next season. Wouldn't it be better? Like, because we're not doing anything in the CL. So I know it sounds crazy, but Europa League, it opens a new path to the CL. You know what I mean?
But Abdul, imagine the embarrassment if we don't win the Europa.
I don't care, bro. Bro, I get humiliated in this chat every day. I get clowned every day. Like, what's a couple more clowning gonna do? You know?
Abdul, would you celebrate an European League win?
You know, I'm gonna do what HH did. You know, I'll pull up the clips and I'll react the same way he reacted.
No. But you know, Abdul, when I come to record, I want to speak. In a way, I sort of understand where Abdul is from, because put it this way, if Barca go through, they're coming second. Now, what if Barca face either Man City or PSG in the next round?
Exactly.
Or they face Liverpool. Because if that team, if Memphis, Tennessee look with 2 U's and Lenglet face Liverpool or Man City, you know that's
Chelsea.
No. Do you know that we're going to pot for double homicide?
Exactly. What's the point of that?
But you need the money, bro. You need the port to need that cash, bro.
We're going to San Quentin 25 to life.
Exactly, bro.
Okay, but they need to keep the lights on, bro. They need the peace. They need the peace, bro.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, can I speak on this?
No, Ricardo then Hassan. Ricardo, you want to speak?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to paint out a scenario that imagine if Bayern Munich destroyed Barcelona like 5-0, and then at the full-time whistle, Barcelona hears the news that Benfica didn't win, and then Barcelona, the players just start like celebrating like crazy after
that would be embarrassing.
It could happen.
That would be messed up.
And it can happen.
Yeah, it can happen.
Oh my god! Can you imagine just raising their hands up as soon as they after they get the big time? That's it.
But people say, wait a minute, why are they celebrating after just getting baptized?
They lost the battle but won the war, pretty much. So.
Wait. Hassan, talk to me. Hassan.
Yeah, man. I'd like to make a formal apology to Abdul, Z-Man, and Suleiman. I mean, I defended my favorite rapper for a while now.
It's not
but
accepted, bro. It's not accepted.
No, bro. You're taking it. But bro, I defended Memphis, but he might be done. He might be finished.
Memphis is so garbage.
No, that one-on-one, bro. When he, I don't know why he didn't shoot first time, bro. I don't know. That was a tackle from Otamendi as well.
Thing with Memphis that he's just not ready for this level, man.
Yeah,
he's not ready. He'll never be ready. Let's be honest. He's 28. Like, what is he getting ready for?
Yeah.
How much he is, guys? How old is he?
He's like 28, 29.
Yeah,
no. He's not. He's a good player, but he's just not.
Yeah. I don't think the main man. He can't be the main man.
This is why I said. I think I was saying before.
He's a Robin.
If Depay is the best player on your team,
problems.
You have issues.
Yeah.
So Depay being Lyon's best player, it's cool. It's Lyon. Depay being Barcelona's best player, that's a problem.
Yeah,
he should always be a Robin.
He's not. He's not even our best player.
Yeah,
like there's a bunch of youngsters that are ahead of him.
Gavi
and Nico's ahead of him. There's so many.
But these guys are kids.
Ahead of him.
No, put it this way. He is seen as, at the very least, one of Barca's best players.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was proper Barca, Depay is like
Technically, he should be our best player.
Malcolm.
He should be.
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
You mean Malcolm?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Malcolm was never.
Wait, can I finish?
Okay, Hassan, and then after Hassan and Sage. Hassan.
And listen, when Dembele, when he came on, bro, he was looking at man. He was looking at, but bro, every time he went forward, I was scared he's gonna put a hamstring. Every time he took the ball forward, bro.
To be fair, when Dembele came, you saw how much we lack wingers.
Wingers,
because he's the most impactful. But my problem with Dembele is sometimes his decision making is god awful, and he needs to take more shots. Sometimes this guy's just looking for the pass. I'm like, just take your shot. You're open space, but yeah.
And bro, Lang in that game, bro.
He's our only natural winger, if I'm being honest.
What's it called? Sage. Tell me, Sage.
Yeah, HH. UEFA loan are evolving. They're now paying the opposition's players. That's what they're doing. My message to the Dynamo Kiev staff, coaches, assistant: catch that double agent right now. He has a brown bag and he's fleeing. Catch that guy right now. He has 2 brown bags full of lots of cash. Catch him right now. And call the police. Catch him on the scene.
Bro, you're a Chelsea fan. 09 still hurts, doesn't it?
Oh,
I don't remember that happening. That didn't happen. We went through everyone in the Champions League.
Abdul,
that burns.
Abdul, you have some cheek. After drawing 0-0 and Chelsea putting forth a 5-star performance against Juventus, you have some cheek.
Bro, mid-table Serie Side, bro.
Abdul, you have some cheek. And Abdul, I don't care whether your brother is watching. Abdul, go screw yourself.
We're a shameless club
right now. How dare you?
Wait, are you flexing beating a mid-table Serie Side, bro? Come on.
The cheek. No. No, Abdul. What's up, Chelsea? Trust me, we're gonna get it. But let's just deal with this whole Barca thing. Once they say on this whole Barca Benfica thing. Okay, now let me take some dubs. So where are we? From your boy Mad Walker says Messi tax is the biggest, and you say he doesn't deserve the Ballon d'Or. You can't be given a Ballon d'Or based off tax.
That's
not how it works. You got. Okay, they don't.
Look, no, I think it tells you. The value of the player over.
No. Keep it real. If Messi was still in this same Barcelona team, they're already through. Because Messi would
he's going to
or assist against Benfica. They'd already be like they lose to Bayern twice for sure, but they beat Benfica. In Benfica, and they beat Benfica in Camp Nou. Standard Messi, you just showed you how Messi literally was this team, not just goal scoring, Goal scoring, assisting, dribbling, creating, and so forth. So,
hold on, HH.
The amount of stuff that this one guy did was insane.
HH, one question. If there's Messi tax on Barcelona, is there a Lukaku tax evasion in Chelsea?
Ooh, we
Yes,
get it.
yes,
I gotta get there.
Well, that's a great question. That's a great question.
QC8.
Great question.
HH, Laka are going to Europa 100%. Kiev are trash and out. Bro,
stop disrespecting my team, bro.
I've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah,
not this stranger things.
Your boy Amos K says Muller will tweet ready for FC Barcelona.
Muller's taking ahead, bro.
Your boy Wing Wumbani says, if I ever hear Villareal or Trent, King James, look, Umbani, please be humble. Umbani, please be humble.
But can Reece James show me a winner's medal, though? Can he show me a winner's medal?
Yeah, where's the winner's medal, bro? Show us, bro.
Where is he?
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to.
Easy. Your boy Abracadabra says, Alba is one of the worst left backs. The Oos lives far emoji. Bro, no. Alba should have been. You see, Alba, Lenglet, PQ. At least Busquets still does something. Those guys should have been gone long ago.
And stop calling him Jessica Alba, bro. That name is not worth it for him again.
Can we speak on how good Araujo is?
Your boy Chris says, HH, do you prefer a round of 16 A2 aggregate elimination or a 2-1 L against FC Kabul? Respect Europa League. Chris, it is exactly what I was saying to Abdul, which is that, okay, fine, you go through, you may get money, but this Barca team are getting gentrified in the round of 6. Like,
and we have young players, yo. We got young players. They don't need this traumatization.
Do you want these young players to get genetically modified?
Exactly,
bro. They're gonna get that from Bayern.
You need money to buy players, bro. Relax.
No, but Hassan, I think you make as much money if you win the Europa League as the round of 16.
But the thing is, you're not guaranteed to win it. That's a boss, bro. You're not guaranteed to win it. That's right.
West Ham can beat you.
Yeah, West Ham.
So your boy Half Hope's hairline. The fuck? CFC is winning that treble. RLC is losing that.
You know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? His AV says no image available. His AV says no image available.
Z-Man, that was messed up.
That's messed up. Like, now, you know what? Half of it and screw you. No, that's
HH.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this done. Easy, let me get this done. Your boy Overlap says, Double H's poverty started in 2001, then the hairline. Overlap, you're not funny. You're a freaking sad clown, bro. You're a freaking sad clown. Your boy Conscious Brother says, Juve has considered more goals at the bridge than Mendy. Bro, look, Chelsea.
Which Mendy?
Chelsea are favorites, bro. Oh, relax.
Silence. So, guys, now.
HH, can you magnify my image, please?
No.
Is this what you call?
No. Because if it's anything, not.
It's not receipt. It's not receipt.
You can't read it from there.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, you saw that.
I wouldn't trust an Arsenal fan. I don't trust.
Shout out to your boy Flashman. Shout out for the dub, man. Flashman. Thank you for the dub, man. Thank you for the dub. But thank you for your donation, Flashman. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Flashman. Love you for that. So, guys, we want to leave Chelsea till afterwards, because I think it's too early to do Chelsea.
Hey, I need to speak in your bum idol.
It's way too early to do Chelsea, man. So because I want us to build up to that and so forth. So, guys,
oh my! This guy.
We're not gonna do Villareal and Manchester United.
HH, please do not give this guy a nickname, please, bro.
Too late.
We still let me still sign.
The Reese's Pieces.
So guys, man, Ray J.
Oh my! I just said
Ray J.
Your boy Ray J. I think last I checked, he has the most goals and most assists for Chelsea.
Defender.
Yes.
He's a defender.
So at right back, most goals, most assists,
wing back.
Chelsea top of the Premier League, and Chelsea top of their Champions League group. Chelsea put forth an outstanding performance. Now, you Bombers fans who
guys have actually top the group
trash as teams, You wait in the
We
back.
have.
You wait in the back. You bombs because I'm giving priority to my guys Sage and Eric. So right now, this is only for UCL winners. You bombs.
CPL.
You wait in the back.
You're not
So
a UCL winner, bro.
You see how to use Zenit, you know that, right?
CCL.
Eric, block up these bombs. Eric, block the noise. Now, Eric, I think we have a dilemma here. And Eric, you know what that dilemma is?
Lukaku, if you don't know.
Eric, this team is playing pretty well.
Relax, easy.
100 mil. 100
They
mil.
haven't played. He hasn't played with Reece yet. So.
You need to sing.
Eric, let me.
No, we're hostage FC, man. We're hostage FC. We're struggling.
Eric, look. If should I?
What did
I don't know what else. How else to say it, but I'm not going to say it straight.
Leftover.
Should Lukaku come back into this team when he's free?
Hashtag leftover.
Wow.
The cannon touch.
Wait, let my Chelsea guy talk, man. Please, Eric, talk.
No, not immediately. He has to end his place. It's just a fact. Like he has.
Eric,
he has.
Are you mad?
No. Easy. Let me land. He has to.
100 mil, bro.
Abdul, shut him up. Abdul, shut your filthy stinking mouth.
You have to run without leaving the ball behind.
How do I meet this dude? Okay, sorry, Eric, keep talking.
It's only fair. Lukaku has to work his way back in. He has to come back into the team. He has to end his place because right now, I mean, we're just cooking, man. We're cooking without him. I mean, I saw his face on this, what do you call it, the stands. Yeah, when he was sitting down.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had a funny look on his face. I'm not sure. Maybe he was surprised, like, wow, we are actually pretty good. This team is pretty good without me, you know. But look, Lukaku is fantastic. Maybe not so much recently, but I have no worries. About him.
Like 101 of management is when you have a good thing going, you keep it going until it breaks down. This because I said that, oh my gosh, Juventus, maybe they need Lukaku. This team ripped and the living shreds out of it. Was a total beatdown.
We absolutely destroyed. I mean,
no, seriously, Bonucci. Okay, I don't know how to say this, but I think Bonucci may be turned into a racist.
No, relax.
No,
Eric, he was a racist before.
He was already. Look, guys, I'm sorry. Look, Eric, I don't know how to say, but I think Bonucci might be anti-black right now because Eric, the way the brothers ripped from 90 moments. Eric, I think Bonucci is now pro-white. I think they've been pro-white.
I'm just happy that you think Reece James is black. Finally, it took some effort, bro.
Eric, he's black now.
Have you seen his dad? He's very black.
Okay, so look.
No, wait, easy. Wait, guys, can you let the Chelsea guys talk in peace? God damn. Now, Eric. What do we take from this performance before I come to stage? Just how do we? What should we take from the performance?
I don't want to say what I'm thinking, so
good. Eric, my guy, good. Eric, keep it see right now.
Yeah,
Wage. So thank you for that, Warwick. Wage.
Yeah.
So look, Wage. How explain this performance? No, Wage. First of all. Same thing with Warwick. Should Lukaku be allowed back into this team, or should he have to walk his way back into this team?
No, he should be starting. It's not even a question. Like,
so you think he should be thrown straight back into the team?
Yes, straight away. Yeah, he doesn't need to earn his pay.
Wage. Look at how well they're playing without him.
No, it's AJ. Is the You see, Lukaku, his position doesn't get in the way of other players. Like, if you look at the way Havertz has been performing, he hasn't been scoring goals. It's just been our wing backs and Callum Hudson-Odoi. So it's not really it's not like Havertz is scoring like 5 goals. Like, it's the wing backs and Callum Hudson-Odoi that's performing. So Lukaku has a chance to get in the team.
You see, that is a fantastic point. To be fair, that's a pretty good point.
He hasn't played with the wing backs and Carlos
What I
Hudson-Odoi.
say is that it's not about him getting in the way of guys. Is when an 11 work well as an 11, you don't want to break that up because you put in a different player. It messes with the equilibrium. For some reason, these sets of players just have an understanding all the way through. So once you bring another player in, even if you're not get into the way, it breaks down because it seems as if, oh, I know what you're going to do. Oh, I know where you're going to run. Oh, I know what one to make. Oh, I know this one to. Everything just seems to mix.
It's a long season. It's a very long season.
No. But see, my point is, these guys are not going to play like this for the rest of the season. And that's why you need a squad. But what I'm saying is that eventually these guys will start playing badly. But as of right now, put it this way. Chelsea, put it this way. Man United right now. If Lukaku is fully fit, I'll leave him on the bench. If the game is not going their way, because you have to carry on, you have to carry this energy on.
You have to, yeah.
So just
but Hitchich, I can't
until it stops.
I can't let you just carry on without talking about a certain Moroccan.
Don't even get me started with him, man.
Better than Cristiano.
Sage, easy. I want Hitchich to talk about what was his name again? The Yetch.
The Yetch.
No. Wow, Hitchich, are you going to just ignore that performance? You can't ignore it.
Have you finished with your assessments on Chelsea?
No.
Not only did he come off the bench against who did he play? Against Leicester with a fantastic performance and assist or pre-assist, whatever it was. He also started and performed so well against a low block.
You said Ziyech played good.
Yes, of course. He was. Do you see those passes he was making?
Did we watch the same game?
Yeah, I don't know. You have to
He's had good moments. Ziyech had good moments. I don't think Ziyech should be starting. Right. The problem with this team is I know, but Tuchel just keep chopping and changing. Like, we haven't had the same front three for like at least 10 games, I believe. So what I want to see is Lukaku and Carlos Hudson-Odoi first of all in the same front three. I definitely need to see that. With the wing backs, it's sad that just before Lukaku just got back, one of the wing backs got injured. We don't know that yet.
That's interrupting. Sorry, the city is ECL. It looks like. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck yeah. It's tough. Chill. I think he's out.
What about Kante? He didn't get injured, guys, or?
No, it was a knock. So that Tuchel played it safe. He just took him out.
Look at these guys acting like Chelsea. What about Kante?
Anyway,
Chilwell tore his ACL.
No.
It looks like. We don't know yet. We don't know.
I think it might have been in an ACL. It might have been an ACL.
Yeah, Tuchel saved a lot of pain in the knee.
Wait, let me bring it. So does anyone else wants to talk on this whole Chelsea thing?
I want to talk about Lukaku.
So, apart from Jamal, does anybody want to talk about Chelsea's amazing performance?
No, I got a question for Chelsea fans. Do you think Hudson-Odoi is finally delivering what his potential was?
Yes, I was about to say he's arrived.
I don't.
He's arrived.
He's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing.
Look, he can.
Hudson-Odoi, he should always see. I don't want to talk about Mount, but I will talk about that clown, Lampard. That clown was holding back this freaking dude.
What about Conte?
So are you telling me he's a solidified starter?
What about Jorginho? He's performance.
Look, wait.
Yeah, don't worry. You didn't mention. Of course, he would never mention Jorginho.
Okay. Wait, hold up. LSK.
Hey, my brother.
No. We're not in Manchester yet, are we?
No. Because I want to address something. LSK. YSK. I know you're there on
Are you there, bro?
He's loading up a receipt, man.
He said, "Come back to me."
Yeah.
He said, "Come back to me."
Okay. While he loads up the receipts, let me put him in the back. So who else wants to talk about this whole Chelsea thing, man? Talk to me. Yeah, Suleiman, talk to me.
Listen, I think I'm not trying to jinx Chelsea, but I think they're gonna win at least the Prem or the CL or maybe both. The quadruple.
Easy. We move silently.
Wait, can I explain myself though? Let me explain myself though. Like, how do you beat this Chelsea team? Besides that deflection against Jesus and that Chiesa goal, have they conceded maybe the penalty against Liverpool? Like, this team it's hard to beat. It's super hard to beat. And if I was any team, I'd rather like face PSG or Man City than Chelsea in the Champions League, because you have goal scorers everywhere from the back, whether it be Chalobah, whether it be Rudiger, Conte's performing well.
Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James, Chilwell's back in the team. Like, how do you beat this Chelsea? It's so hard to beat this Chelsea team. So,
anyone is beatable.
Tuchel's a genius, man. Like, remember this team with Frank Lampard? Remember this?
Hell on earth.
Yeah, I remember Francis. Thank you for bringing up.
What's interesting is their defenders have been like their top goal scorers compared to their midfielders in attack. That's where they get majority of their attack from. So Chelsea, they're hard to beat defensively, and it just feels like offensively they're clicking. So you guys are like favorites for the treble, man.
Can I talk about Chelsea? Z-Man, you clown. It's a long season. You're not going to make
Premier League champions 2021. Congrats.
Yo, can I talk about Chelsea?
You're not going to make me fall for your San
Diego. You might be able to talk my language soon, man. That trouble.
You're wait a minute. So look, who else wants?
Yo, can I go?
Barrett, talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah, as you guys said, it's only November, but today, bro, I just watched the second half because I couldn't watch the first half, but they beat the brakes off Juve. Yes. They beat the brakes off them. That was bad. That was a domination. From top to bottom, that was bad. This team is very hard to beat because they're very well balanced. The defenders are, as Suleiman said, it's very hard to score against this team. And their prolific goal scorers are from the defenders and the wingbacks, which is very impressive. So you don't always need your striker or your attacking players to score goals. Your defenders can provide as well offensively. So man, this is a very tough team to beat. And I'm not gonna say treble or anything to jinx you guys. I'm not like that, but you guys are. It's gonna be hard to beat you guys.
All right, before I come to LSK Laxon, man, let me do some dubs. So from your man Prajesh Gimir says chill and Kante out against United. Yeah, two very big losses because that now means Alonso is back. But Dori, Prajesh, we'll cope. We'll cope, and we'll talk about United after because United are looking solid now. But Dori will cope. Yeah, Kante is a huge miss.
Yeah, Loftus Cheek, he's good.
No. Like Loftus-Cheek, his money. Look, it's going to be a very interesting game on Sunday. Man. Miguel Rabines. This is why I thank you for the dub, Miguel, man. This is why I was vehemently opposed to Allegri when Lampard was sacked. Allegri isn't modern, not about what you've won. It's about modern philosophy. Look, he took it out, but we can't ignore how good he was in Turin and how well and how efficiently Juventus beat them. But this was a bad day for Juve. But look, man, let's see what happens at the end of the season. Because look, it's not over yet. And remember, I believe Chelsea had to play Zenit away from home. So Juve could still top this group if Chelsea flopped. But yeah, it was look, he got beat down. Scholes pedicure services, Jesus. HH narrates Chelsea Europa League stories. Barca fans need it. Look, Barca are gonna make it through. I believe Barca are gonna make it through to the round of 16. Trust me, they will. Wing Bubani says we need Berserker. Number 9 position has still been poor. Wing Mbani, all I'm saying is that the team is operating well without him. So keep the chemistry and the vibes as a writer. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Saeed says Thomas Tuchel. What a manager. I never thought he would reach this level as a manager. LSG stay taking L's. Clowns. Bro, why? I mean, thankful for Chelsea. For Chelsea, I'm fully thankful, but why would you allow the guy who took you to your first UCL final? How do you let him go? Basically, I believe PSG may never, based off what they
did, may never win a Champions League. Is that what you were about to say?
Never. Because by sacking the guy who took you to the final, and that's the guy the very next year winning the Champions League, I think basically they now have 2 hexes. There's a miracle at Camp Nou hex, and there's now a Tuchel hex on PSG. So they've got to deal with 2 hexes. Rosanna says gave Tuchel credit 100%, bro. What Tuchel is doing with pretty much the same squad shows you how much of a muppet Lampard was. Lampard, I respect him as a player. He was an amazing player. The guy the guy was brainless as a manager. No offense, let's keep it real. The guy was a garbage man manager, keeping it real. So Tuchel, basically, you can just see the difference in level of management between Tuchel and Lampard. It is huge. Your boy Miguel Rabinez says, put some damn respect into Chelsea's academy. Yes, La Cobham lives. They were instrumental in winning Chelsea's second CL, and they were involved in 3 out of the 4 goals today. Bro, and the issue with Chelsea has always been, you don't what you have is right here. You don't need to go. You didn't need to get Saul. You didn't even need to get Ziyech. Cho is right here. Chalobah is right here. Reece James is right here. RLC is right here. Like, Chelsea's academy products are amongst their best players. Their most effective player right now is Reece James. That is literally Chelsea's best and most effective player is Reece James, who came from their academy, man. So, Half Hope's honest opinion says Timberland brand needs Lukaku to play Taliban ball. You see, my dear clown, whoever you are, you loser.
That's harsh.
This means nothing because Chelsea just won 3-0. So you can't mess with the vibe. You can't mess with the vibe.
4-0.
4-0. Thank you.
Lives.
Ole was holding Jad back. Jad lives and Gotenaldo. We'll get there.
He's not good.
Because I believe Carrick. I believe Jad has been unlocked. Jad had unlocked because that goal was insane. Your boy Lacomen says, nice to see 3 brothers ball from Lacomen against an Italian team whose favorite pastime is football with a side of racial abuse.
That's very factual.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Oh man, that's
cutting
all right. That's
cutting
deep.
Pause.
I was deep, man. And my thing is that I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's actually lying, man. So, your Nishu, I think we're all full, but once there's a free space, I'll try and bring you in. I'll try and bring you in, Nishu, but I think we're all full now. But when there's a space,
can I speak on this, HH?
Jamal, go for it.
Yeah, HH, you cannot deny it, bro. Chelsea are winning the treble.
Facts.
What is you guys' obsession with the treble?
We see right through this, Jamal. What are you trying to plan?
Because HH wants it, and I feel like it's finally going
We're
to be
giving you guys props, man. Stop hating, man. I'm giving you props.
What is you guys' obsession with the treble?
Let Jamal land.
Yes, bro. You guys start with a draw because you do not concede. When was the last time Chelsea conceded 2 goals in a game? I think it was West Brom. And that was 5. Since that, you guys have conceded 0 or 1. That is mad. You're so hard to beat. And I agree with the super chat who said they rather play PSG than Chelsea. Because, bro, as good and talented as PSG are, the defense can be leaky. As good as talented as Manchester City and Liverpool are, where defense are leaky.
No, but see, Jamal, I won't because Jamal, I know what you're trying to do. Jamal, you're a rival, and Jamal, you're a rival, and you're trying to walk me into a trap. And Jamal, I won't walk into your trap.
Wait,
so
Hassan.
No. I know, Jamal, I know what you're trying to do. The trap you're trying to lay for me is Chelsea are amazing. They can't be beat. It's a long season.
I'm being real. Hashtag
Jamal,
honesty.
Jamal,
but can I land? This is the last thing I'm going to say.
It's a marathon, not sprint.
Can I land?
It's a long season. Okay, let Jamal land.
I need to bring in my boy Hassan. Are you there, bro?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Can we finally admit that Reece James is clear of Trent?
Bro, Reece James might be clear Danny Alves right now. He might be clear Danny Alves right now.
Eric,
I mean,
wait. Eric and say, did you see what these guys are doing?
I know what they're doing, bro.
We're trying to give you guys props.
How dare you bring Danny Alves, that clown?
Can I land? Wait.
Let me just say this. Eric said, don't play into
Let me just say this, and I'm finished. I'm finished after this. The only thing Trent is better than Reece James is talking skulls.
I'm picking up pregnant women. That's good.
Oh yeah. And I want to see Lukaku back in the team, man. I need to see the step over, the leftover, man. I need to.
Okay, wait, hold on. What's called? YSK, talk to me, man. YSK, talk to me.
But I mean, first of all, how's everyone doing?
Welcome back.
Man. We miss you.
How's it, Roger?
I'm doing okay. Wise guy, I'm doing horribly. I'm doing horribly.
No, you can't be. You can't
I'm
be.
doing
You just
horribly.
no. You
Yeah,
just
I'm
bent.
depressed.
You just bent.
No, wait. Wise guy, you asked me a question. I said I'm doing horribly.
That's great. That's great. I don't care. So you can't not be happy. You just bent over lube Ventus with no lube. So it is what it is. What do you want me to talk about? I thought I was going to come in for the United thing. Like, I don't really care about London Blues, to be honest.
Okay. So
it's confirmed. It's confirmed the treble and everything like that.
Yeah, it's actually confirmed.
What do I need to say? Oh, actually, no.
Scary
I have got a
days.
question. I have got a question. How can I not have a question? So the London Blues guys on here for November 28th. The guy on my AV, does he start?
We don't know yet.
They were saying no before. They were saying no. So
we'll come back and inform you once
How
it's
much you paid for this?
Wise United is next on the docket.
I heard golden boot for Lukaku, but you know.
I already said 8 goals, so I might say 10.
Does my favorite striker, the best performer in the Serie last season, does he start on
Wise
the 28th of November?
When we get to United, we'll come to you. Okay. Does anybody else have anything to say about the UCL winners and their
CCL?
Yeah.
Gatlock, talk to
How much you paid for Lukaku? How much you paid for Lukaku?
Gatlock, talk to
6 quid.
100 million. I think.
Did Ronaldo score?
Am I clear?
No, talk. Just talk.
Anyway, yeah, you see, this was something I was afraid of when Homeboy was hired, because I miss the days of the complicated Chelsea fan show, man. Like,
I miss it too.
That show was goated, man.
I don't miss it. I don't miss it.
I miss it, man. It was sweet, man. It was so funny. Yeah. That's where Abdullah made a name for himself, man. My God. Especially after that Chelsea, especially after that Arsenal loss, man. Oh God.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Was that when he called Francis a bastard?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so when Tuchel was hired, man, I had the feeling this was going to happen because Chelsea have good academy, and we also what he did in Dortmund. Now, this whole defending and packing the balls he did at the beginning, I had a feeling it was going to be temporary because I was waiting for these guys' purple patch of new manager bounce to expire. But then I thought it expired after West Brom. It didn't. Then the performance against Real Madrid, I was like, okay, City will be the game. They almost lost out to Aston Villa, fine. But then they now won the Champions League. It was like, okay, this guy is purple patch ain't going anywhere. And now in the, what they call it? Now this season, that whole attack now is different. I don't know, for some reason Lukaku is not, like, don't get me wrong, I think Lukaku will still add to this team. I'm just bantering for a while. But overall, Tuchel has got his money right, man. This is what happens when you, like, the player power is not like overshadowing the manager like it did in Paris Saint-Germain. This guy is actually showing, he actually has a brain. We saw it in Dortmund. It was overshadowed in PSG, even though he took them to the final. So what you want, he did take them to the final.
So but basically, how at Chelsea, realistically speaking, should Chelsea look at themselves as favorites, or still a long way to go?
It's still a long way to go because we don't know about. It's still a long way to go because of the injuries. We don't know what kind of injuries you get. We know people like Kante and
it's a marathon, man. It's a marathon.
But your squad is decent. You have a decent bench. If guys like Ziyech and Havertz can show what they can really do, then you get it's a marathon, man. So let's see what happens come January or so. But as for now, Tuchel is a good manager. What you guys have going for you is your defense is very strong. Like Jamal said, I can't remember the last time you guys scored more than 2 goals. Your defense is very strong, and that's the foundation for you guys. So if you keep your defense strong, even if your attack is getting injured like Lukaku has, you have not missed him. You even scored more goals. So it even give the team.
Can I ask you one more question, H? One more before we move on, very quickly.
Quickly, one more.
Yeah, very quickly. How will it feel when you go back to back?
Yeah.
Very good question. From your boy,
you have to answer the question, bro.
From your boy Prajesh Gimir says Nagelsmann is a clown. He plays a back three, Gnabry as a right wing back, San is in the middle. I really don't understand what he's trying to accomplish. FCB isn't a threat. Don't give me that crap. Don't give me that crap. They're still a threat because we're going to talk about a guy who scored an overhead kick during freaking Game of Thrones and against the White Walkers. Okay, so as long as you've got a guy doing that and a goal freak, don't give me that crap about, back to the FCB. No. Bayern will always be a threat, and I don't want Bayern onto the final. Okay? So, I respect Bayern. From Bombast Blaster, who's a Bayern fan, anybody see Levers tapping today? Bayern garbage. Well, it's may also be to do with this whole COVID thing of like guys like Joshua Kimmich refusing to take the vaccine, which is freaking wild, man. But we will get there. We'll talk about Bayern. We'll talk about Bayern. I think Puya will give us a bit of insight there. English Talents FC says, beautiful scenes. Maguire, Sancho, Cho, Reece. World Cup 2022. English Talents FC, you're smoking crack.
Maguire.
He did 8 lines.
Because the World Cup, last I checked, isn't played at Wembley. So, home tax isn't around. Abracadabra, Alakazam says, Javi has asked for the signing of Baghdad.
That's actually false. That's been proven to be false, actually.
Okay, wait. Let me read.
I think Xavi's eating cocaine.
Let me read this whole thing. Javi has asked for the signing of Baghdad Budenja. He's the star striker of Al Sadd. Damn. Also, there is rumors of Uncle Ernie to Man United. Now, the Uncle Ernie rumors are true. They did speak to Uncle Ernie. Now, I did see the story. Now, Zeman, you're saying that this is
it's false. It's actually he got asked in a press conference about that. He said no, that those are rumors spreading around, but by the media. But yeah, it wasn't. It has been proven to be false.
So Zeman,
it was made by sport, bro.
Zeman,
you guys aren't reliable.
Zeman, I'm talking to you, Zeman. So if in January I see Baghdad Buneja with a Barca number 9 jersey during keepy ups, what will you then say?
Oh, it's never gonna happen, bro. Never.
I said if it does happen, what will you say if it happen?
If it happens, man, I guess sport is a reliable source then.
Great competition for Braithwaite, man. Put some respect.
Can I ask you a question about Chelsea?
Chris says, any room at Chelsea for a retired Barca?
Have some shame. Can I ask you
a question about Chelsea?
Christopher, there's always room. There's always room. As long as you ask nicely, there's always room. QC8 says, sad for Ole, but say it after me. Carrick's at the wheel.
He's at the wheel, man.
He's at the wheel.
Carrick's at the wheel.
Carrick had one job next week. Carrick had one job.
That's a great segue, man. That's a
hold on. Can I ask about you a question about Chelsea quickly?
No.
No, I'm not jinxing, man. Come on now.
Yes. No, Messi. You said, can you ask me a question? And I said no.
No.
I was thinking, like, so
I'm serious.
Gallo, just ask it. Don't ask that.
Gallo, just ask it.
Opposite.
Waske.
He just stayed out.
Waske Jackson. Let me be real with you. Let me be fully real with you.
Hashtag honesty, yes.
Hashtag honesty.
This is the goal.
Is it because now people, I feel that this new nickname I think is a perfect nickname, and this is not insulting. What do you think about the nickname the Portuguese Gerd Muller?
Gerd Muller, yeah. You know what? I think it's perfect personally. When I first saw it on your Twitter feed, I thought it's the perfect nickname. And also you should carry on promoting this nickname. I feel like it's great. So
no. See, YSK, bro, I know all your tricks and so forth. The nickname isn't here to jinx him or so forth.
No. I know.
Literally is the Portuguese Gerd Muller.
No. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Continue.
Okay, YSK, talk about this dude scoring that goal. Talk about it.
So
because I want to talk about Judge separately, but talk about how this guy. How
he's gonna play this.
Nobody is ever going to beat his goal scoring record in the Champions League.
So it is
once he scores,
tradition on this channel now. So a Finnish footballer who can't dribble, who is no longer at the peak of his powers. He has no World Cup knockout goals. He
that's factual.
He flopped.
Can we talk about his free kicks?
Flopped
Still
in
can't
the
take free kicks.
Flopped in the Serie. He can't take free kicks. He can't.
YSK, hold up.
FIFA needs to buy face pads, nose pads, elbow pads, helmets.
Wait, hold on. YSK, let me ask you this question.
Let me finish. No, let me finish, and then I'll ask you a question. A guy who can't even score penalties anymore scored a goal today. So HH, do you know what that means?
So yeah.
Well done, you played yourself.
He needs to do that at the bridge, man. He needs to do that at the bridge. That's what I care about.
YSK, do you have different versions of Sue? Do you have the
Instagram?
I've got it.
Zeman, shut up and focus on getting us into Division 5 on Friday.
That's for you, bro. That's for you. That's a special one for the
wait. Let me ask you a question. Why does Cristiano keep taking free kicks?
I don't know.
He believes he's gonna score.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. You have to ask him. Like,
no. I'm afraid to ask him. That's the thing. I'm afraid to ask him.
No. But the thing is, he's an old man, and when you get to a certain age, you become, you become.
Why don't be ageist? Don't be.
No. I'm just saying. I'm being. I mean, look at you, for example. You get to a certain age, and you just.
Whoa. Excuse me. What?
Respect
Cristiano Ronaldo is younger.
No, I'm just saying. You just start to you envision things that it's not.
Bro,
he's
17, bro. Relax, he's 17.
And guys, you know what makes me laugh?
Wow.
He's 17.
He's a young kid and I'm blocked.
Hey, are you actually 17? I wouldn't faint if you're actually 17.
I'm actually 17.
Yeah.
And like 20 on top of that.
Eric, stop that.
At 17,
Eric, relax.
17. You have to say, "Well, I want Turkey already."
Okay, you know what? We're done with the Portuguese Kedimola. Now, I wanna bring this dude in.
I want to speak on that British.
Jaden Sancho, by the way, he made his debut today.
So Jad.
The streak is over, man. He's no longer double 15, man.
There's no Jad. I don't know who that is.
We can all accept that Jad was man of the match.
There's no Jad. It's Jaden Sancho.
Jaden Sancho. That Jad was man of the match.
No, he wasn't.
Fred, no, he wasn't.
No. Okay. Let's be honest.
Wait. Eric, who was man of the match?
Hashtag honesty.
They had no man of the match.
Either Jad or
Carrick was man of the match. Carrick was man of the match.
No. Hashtag honesty. Fred was man of the match.
No, McTominay.
Z-Man don't do that.
No. Fred was better than him.
Say McTominay than Maguire.
Did you see him get out of tight spaces? Were we watching the same thing?
The hair was very good though. The
hair does his thing. He does his thing. But Fred, for me, like I've insulted, I've abused this guy, but he had a job to do in that midfield today, and he did it. And those 2 goals, they were his goals, like as much as anybody else's.
Did you see his pass for the Jaden goal?
Just cut to the chase, man. Are you guys back?
Who is this? Wait, sorry. Can you speak
Man
in treble?
Can
you speak in treble?
LSK, you're talking to UCL.
Can you speak in treble? Yeah, speak in.
Why are you Carrick in?
Hold on. Can someone with a domestic trouble, please? Can someone with a domestic trouble please translate?
That's
closer to a treble.
Speaking modern UCL. Do you speak modern UCL? Because the language got updated in the last five years.
Wait,
no, we keep tradition on this house. We keep a tradition on this house.
Do you have to sanitize your hands? Do you have to tell me? No, tell me. You know when you go to the brothel, like, do you know when you go to the brothel?
You're speaking modern UCL.
I have a question. I have a question for London Blues fans. You know when you pull up to the brothel, right? Do you have to like put hand sanitizer before you touch the seat?
You can't call it that. You can't call it that.
Why? Can I ask you a question?
That's the gloves on, bro. That's the gloves on to pick it up.
YSK, can I ask you a question, bro? Are you Carrick in? Are you Carrick in? Are you Carrick in?
Oh, bro, yeah, of course. It's called Casabol.
YSK, I have another question for you. What were you doing when United won the treble? I'm just curious. Since I'm just curious.
Don't answer that.
I was actually I was in because Are you talking like before?
Were you in your mother's
What were you
tummy?
doing?
He was in lockdown.
Hold on. Can I
Basically,
answer the man's
was the
question? Can I
umbilical
answer the
cord
man's
still
question?
attached, or was it about to get spot by the doctor?
Dark skin Lex Luthor. Can I ask? Wait, Eric, what was your question? Bro?
What specifically? What exactly were you doing when
Well,
United won the treble?
after we won the treble?
No. When they won it, the specific day that they
Shout
won.
out right here.
I was
What were you what were you doing?
I was basically, divine intervention.
Basically,
I was on a path.
He wasn't around, man.
I was living my eighth life.
So actually, YSK, there's no proof that it actually happened because see, you're only going off Wikipedia.
No, wait, hold on. Okay, guys, see, this is the problem. HH he's a fossil.
So guys,
now, wait, does anyone know
that trouble thing doesn't count then because you never saw it.
Hold on a minute. What? No. Wait, Z-Man. Wait, who has a domestic double in their card? Can you translate what he's saying?
What's key? I don't know.
Honestly, treble, man.
I don't know why you guys are stressing over the recency thing. We all know that Chelsea was founded in 2010 or something.
They were founded.
Whoa, 2010.
At the end of the day, like recency is fine.
YSK.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is.
Yes or no? Has the Jad been unlocked?
Before I speak on Jadon Sancho, like Z-Man would back me up on this. There's this thing that went around. Z-Man discovered, and I was very intrigued by it, right? And I don't know if you. I believe you was alive and healthy and well back then. Now there was a point in time where London Blues actually didn't have their own stadium.
Yes.
They had to rent out a stadium that wasn't actually theirs. Now. It got to a point where they could no longer pay their rent.
I'm surprised you know all this.
Where are you getting this information from?
Let him land.
Go ahead.
Tell him the story, man. Let him land.
Can I land? So there was a point in time where they couldn't actually pay rent, and usually when you don't pay rent, you get evicted. Like you
rightfully,
you get kicked out of your place. Now you know what London Blues did. This big club, this big team, this huge team, top 3 in the world, maybe even number 1. Who knows? London Blues. What they did was they begged their fans, their own fans, to contribute in as donations towards the club to save their stadium.
And then what happened after that?
to save their stadium.
What happened after that?
Are you finished?
And there was also a clause in there where you could donate as an anonymous donator. So,
Red Devil Studio.
Competition.
Red Devil Studio.
Yes, HH, yes.
Long time no see, bro. Long time no see.
Long time, Jamal, as well. I'm back.
Where's Magpie?
Where's Magpies, bro?
Magpies is away at present right now, bro. Like,
Red Devil Studio. I want to see you and Magpies in the same.
We are. When Eddie Howe goes on fire, so then you'll see Magpies again. But at this other time, Red Devil's back, bro. We'll see what happens.
Good to see you, man. Good to be back.
Yeah, good to see you, bro.
What was the question, HH? Was the question Jadon Sancho or about Barcelona?
Jad.
Okay,
Has
fine.
Jad been unleashed?
Has Jad been unleashed? Well, this is the first time that he's played for essentially 90 minutes. So he's not. We had a conversation that Jadon Sancho hasn't been playing all season, right? This is his debut, right? So for a debut appearance, because that's what people are telling me. They're saying that Jadon Sancho's not made his debut. So for his debut performance, it's actually been it was actually a pretty good performance overall. Like people like Hazard, for example, having debut seasons and still haven't done it.
Can you get off this thing?
I mean, he's coming back in January.
We're talking about debut seasons. Yeah, Jamal.
Who has more goals this season, Sancho or Hazard? Who have more goals?
If Sancho didn't score,
I believe.
Have you seen Hazard's trim? Relax, guys.
Wait, answer the damn question. Has Jad been unleashed and are you Carrick in?
Well, it's as far as Jadon Sancho, too. Like I said, he's I'm happy with this debut. Okay, this debut was a really, really good debut from Jadon Sancho. Fine, he's actually played on the right wing because, to be fair, when he was playing under Ollie, he was playing on the left. He was coming as a sub. Like, this is probably the first time where he's actually played for full 90 minutes on the right wing, which is his position. So judging him based on a full 90 minutes, actually playing the position that he was brought to play in, he had a good game. It was very effectual. Shout out to Fred, to be fair. He was important winning those interceptions to actually get the goals. Ronaldo is Ronaldo. There's nothing to be said, you know. So he scores goals. Lukaku, you know, we'll get to that later.
No, we already spoke about it.
We already spoke about it. Okay.
So yeah, continue.
You addressed the when did you last score question. So I'm still
So continue.
100 mil.
Yeah, 100 mil.
Yeah,
plus bonuses.
On a serious note, like if he actually I just want to see him just play in that position for 90 minutes continuously. That's all United fans want. Let play on the right wing. Judge him based on where he's actually playing, his actual position. A right wing for 90 minutes, not on the left, not as a substitution, but on a right wing starting, and see what happens. And if he does that, he's a good player there.
Red Rose, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
How impressed are you with Carrick and what he did with the team today?
What? As in, tactics. Well, like
he played. No. He played. No, really wait. Real quick before Red Devil goes.
Yeah,
I'll give it to Red. What I'll say about Carrick is he.
Stop fighting.
I don't know what the right word. I'll just say he did the right thing. Now, players down on morale. Lots of questions happening and so forth.
Yeah.
Playing away from home. What he should do is defense.
Correct.
Defense, because that is the safe. Rather than just do anything crazy, what they did was make sure you don't concede. That's why Villareal, they could hardly create any chance because they were focused on defense. Once you have that, they say, you know what? They're tiring now. They're now running out of ideas. Bring on and Bruno, and they're now trying to win the game. Because as I said, like about 60 minutes, I said on my Twitch stream that, bro, these guys ain't scoring. These guys ain't scoring. And also,
these guys are trash.
So I think Carrick just did the right thing based off of the circumstances. But back to you.
I think that summarizes the full thing. So I think a lot of United fans are like, oh, we should be doing this, should be doing that. It's like, but this seems to be devoid of the circumstances. What you summarize is basically the same thing. For what he's brought in to do, given the circumstances, we know United's looking for an interim coach. They're not going to be sticking with Carrick or Fletcher. That's just given the stat. They're not going to be doing that. So as you said, for what in this context, in this game, given, as I said, going away, you're not going to go all guns out. Then, of course, Carrick did a solid job. I did think Emery did help him a bit when I think that he, I can't remember who he took off, but like basically, like at some point, like he allowed us to basically come forward. I think he set up to be a bit too defensive. And then allowed us to sort of come forward. And then essentially when we got that goal and they made that mistake, it was game over. As you said, Blue and I'm going to score. Shout out to Young Boys, by the way, because obviously United now,
held it down, man.
Irrespective of what happens, United top the group. So that's really good. Yeah. So we won't be playing against Bayern or.
What I want to say is like with Carrick, I think he got the tactics spot on. But I mean, when you have a team where you don't play with any kind of tactics or a plan or anything, so it was only upwards for Carrick. But my problem is, Oli didn't take charge of the coaching. It was Carrick. It was Carrick, Phelan, and the other clown McKenna.
Yeah.
So what I don't understand is how are you playing so disciplined now, and what went wrong under Oli? And that the issue is now is that now you have to take a hard look at the players. Look, because like, why wasn't this kind of discipline shown?
But Wisky, you might think
Wisky, what I'll say though is my answer to that is, you may take training and so forth, but Ole is still the manager. And if Ole says, I want us to attack, play on the front foot, okay. I mean, advisors, okay, maybe we should, but Ole says, no, for this game, I want us to really attack. Okay. But now that Carrick is in charge, he may say, no, defend. Have all the coaching he wants. The general blueprints of instructions of how to approach the game mentally is going to affect how the players operate against the opposition.
Well, that is true, HH. Like, to be fair to Odd, I don't want to say this, but like a lot of goals we conceded this season were down to individual mistakes. and errors. Yeah. So not necessarily just like, yes, of course our play was garbage, but there are certain things where like, no, come on. Surely you train for that on the training field in terms of your defending. No, come on. Surely you train for that in terms of actually distributing the ball at the right time, etc. Rashford, for example, or why aren't you squaring that through, etc. There are a lot of missed opportunities from scoring goals and defending where like this is something that should be cleared out on the training field. And in that case, that's when you do have to blame McKenna, Carrick, Phelan, the defense coaches, goalkeeping coaches. You're like, what's going on? And so what I don't want to see happen at this club is that you get a Pochettino, you get a Zidane, whoever it is, and then the owners say, oh, no, you got to keep the same coaching staff and then you manage.
Yeah,
I would rather they get a whole new coaching staff with Pochettino coming and setting his thing than sticking with the same guys.
Oh, no, but I'll say, and this is a question to everyone and even on the panel as well. What are the chances are? Let me create a scenario. Carrick does. United beats Chelsea on Sunday.
Hopefully.
And they actually started to get good results. What happens? What is the likelihood that history repeats itself?
80%.
It could happen, bro.
80%. Wait.
As much as I don't think so.
Hold on. Hassan, Eric, then Zimman. Hassan.
Can I speak on the Cristiano first?
Yeah. Speak on that. I thought, yeah.
I think I need to start watching Cristiano haters. I don't think any other player makes my blood boil like him. I don't. No.
Hashtag honesty, man. Hashtag honesty.
Yeah. Well, I think I need to start watching United matches. Or every time he's on the screen, I might have to put my hand on him so I don't see him when he gets the ball. Bro, I was watching a game. This guy was trying to dribble HH. He was trying to dribble, just falling over. He was running into players. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Bro. And then he got a free kick.
Wait. Aston. He tried to do one skill. And I honestly thought he actually aimed the kick himself.
Yeah, bro.
That's good.
I'm his friend. Cristiano, you're the Portuguese Guardiola. Don't complicate things. Just focus on goal scoring. Don't try and dribble. Sorry, continue.
He was running into play and he got HH. Every time this guy gets a free kick, he steps up like he scored every one. I mean, listen. Whoa, you're like, he picked up the ball. He picked up the ball. He put the ball down. He does the same stance for like the 3,000th time. And I'm like, bro, you just like 3 million free kicks, and he's still picking up the ball and doing the same flipping start that he scored the last one.
No, because the thing is, if let's say an alien came down and they saw how Cristiano going to say, oh damn, this guy must be like a really good free kick taker. So because the way he looks as if like the guy is like
I'm like, bro.
No. Forget about the strike rate. He rarely gets it over the wall. So Hassan, my thing is that's why you're dealing with a special human being. Yep. How does he have so much self-belief?
Yeah.
When your record is so poor, it's amazing. But
he's gonna score one day. He's gonna score one day.
Yeah.
It's actually, bro, he's just assaulting the players on the wall now. People should start suing him, bro. He just assault. And then, bro, and I'm watching the game. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking, well, if United lose this, I can take the mick out of Cristiano. And then, bro, this guy's inevitable. They give him a tapping. Villareal bastards. They gave him a tap. That's basically a tapping for Cristiano. And bro, he scored after having such a shit performance. I'm like, bro, this guy's inevitable. I just need to start watching this guy, man. He just made some blood. I start watching.
This is why when I say he's a Portuguese Guardiola, it's not an insult. It's literally is a fact. The Cristiano of the United days and early Real Madrid, he just ain't there anymore. Yeah. So, like Guardiola ain't going to show you dribbling, skills, movements, but that guy knew how to put that ball in that net, and that in itself is a specific skill. Now,
so speaking of Guardiola, what's the status of the application right now for the whole
so
if you
Hassan, are you
under Carrick now.
Hold on. Hassan is speaking. Hassan.
Now on the Carrick thing, bro, I would not be if they give life to Chelsea. If they give life to Chelsea,
can I talk to you?
Yeah, if they give life to Chelsea and they win his next Champions League game. Like Rio said, put the contract on the table, whatever number you want.
Yeah.
Whatever number he writes down, give him whatever he wants, bro. Carrick
ball.
Listen, Rio was rubbing his hands for a Norwegian piece.
Yeah.
Wait. On the
Rio,
free
like,
kick,
we have to understand. This is the internet. That meme is forever.
Yeah.
You know, on the whole Cristiano free kick situation. I heard you bring up the United Cristiano, and there's a guy who you linked with the United Cristiano from a Twitter post. I don't know if you remember, but
Yeah.
I
told you about the yetch. I told you about the yetch. I told you about the yetch. 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 Told you about the yetch.
It's a long.
That's a voice. That's a voice changer.
So when are you bringing that single out? When are you releasing it out? When are you releasing the single?
Eric Blue, before I come to you, let me just hit this dub before I come to Eric Blue. Harris Rafiq, thank you for the dub. Carrick's coaching badges only allow him to manage.
You guys are wicked, man.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, he's actually right. It's facts.
That's true. That's true.
Is that true? Is that actually true?
Yeah, true. It's true. They got to find a manager in 6 weeks. The deadline.
Bro,
Yeah.
If Carrick gets result against Tuchel, if Carrick gets result against Tuchel, man, I'm sorry. Like it can't be. Tuchel can't be losing to a guy with expiring coaching badges, man.
I'll be scared if he does.
No way, this is true.
Did you hear what Hassan just said? What if they don't find a manager in 6 weeks?
Bro, if they don't find it, bro. Fletcher's up next. Fletcher's up next. Take it turn.
That guy's taking the exam.
No, hold on. Wait. Did you just say Fletcher is up next?
He's up next, bro. Once the 6 weeks one's out, Fletcher's turn for 6 weeks. 6 more weeks.
Guys, we know Manchester United.
Switch up like that, though?
We know Manchester United are nostalgia motion. If this guy wins the last 6 games, he's getting the job.
Boy, yo, they're gonna buy his badges, bro. They're gonna buy his badges.
We're gonna go from Disney Plus to Amazon Prime. Like what?
No, wait, hold on, Jamal.
Yeah.
Jamal, thank you for bringing this up. I triple dare that buffoon Gary Neville.
Yeah.
If Carrick starts winning,
he's gonna say something.
You know what? Because based on the trash, the nonsense that's coming out of that's idiot's mouth, I dare Gary Neville to be like to start to back Carrick for the job once Carrick starts going on. When
that's his friend,
you know what's the worst thing? Carrick is English. These guys back for English. These guys defend their own. They're going to defend it.
These guys, they are thinking man matches, man. And let me read them. So, your boy Sanjay Hussein says Carrick is the last manager since Mourinho to get Man United to qualify.
No way.
That is shocking.
Wow.
No, actually, only beat PSG.
Okay, so
only did beat PSG.
Well, but they already threw when he came on.
But that was under Mourinho.
Mourinho was sacked after the group stage.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out Oli, man. Shout out Oli.
That's embarrassing. Shout out Carrick, man. Top 5.
But you know what? People think I'm wrong. I actually do believe that Oli would have won this game.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I do think Oli would have won. If it's just as Oli, no, but if they had given him this, I think he would have won this game. I personally think they would have won this game. So what's it called? Eric. Eric.
I'll start with Cristiano. Honestly, I was not only like you said, like I can't remember who said it. The stance that he does. I think it's Hassan who said it.
It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing.
He does it every time. Like he knows he's going to score. And then the technique, I'm like, what are you doing? He just blasts the ball.
He just sawing people, bro. He just sawing people.
But see, Eric, this is what someone said on the Twitch stream, that why is he still using that technique? That's the same technique that Juninho Pernambucano used and Pirlo. I still believe that. No, like a technique doesn't go out of date. You just need to be good at doing it. Bro, that technique is a great technique because the technique is if you hit the ball at the sweet spot, you have the power and you also have the swerve. Like obviously the Messi technique and everything is a lot safer and everything because you hook over the ball. But that's Juninho. Remember, Pirlo used to take his free kicks differently. Then he saw how Juninho took it, and he then copied him. So it's a great technique.
You know, he doesn't actually. You remember the Spain game, the World Cup game. He didn't use that technique though. He bent it around the wall.
Yeah, around the wall.
He should be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's instep.
He
called it around the.
Because the way he hits it usually, it's just a dead ball. Like, but it doesn't work anymore. So he needs to pick that up.
And it's so close. Why don't you?
And especially from close range. Especially from close range. But you know what's the sad part is I've seen him score that goal in that same position that he hit the wall in today's game. I've seen him score from that position.
Yeah.
Like when you strike a ball like that, you have to go to the far post. You can't. It's almost impossible to get it over and up and over from that close. So he needs to just change that up from his team.
Well, why is he can't Bruno just tell him stop?
Can I speak about United?
Wait, I know. Okay. We'll get to you, man. Eric.
Yeah. Okay. So on Carrick, it's an 80% chance for me. It's very clear because these people don't want to have to walk. You think the girls want to walk and look for someone who's actually no. If Carrick starts winning games, they'll be like, oh, easy peasy. We don't have to do anything. Just let Carrick take over and carry on. That's exactly what they'll do. Because they don't want to have to start looking
and also
for
that means Glazer don't have to spend any money.
Yeah, they don't have to spend any money. It's just easy peasy. So look, if the unthinkable happens,
no, but Eric, but remember that's Dub. He can only beat for six weeks.
Eric, I dare Tuchel to lose to manager who's got expiring coaching badges.
One job.
I dare Tuchel to lose, man. Like
Red Devil, we have one job. You're covered one job.
That's another narrative. Eric, ignore him. Ignore Eric. So Eric, continue, but ignore that part that guy said.
If the unthinkable happens, which it won't, honestly,
I like the fact that you use unthinkable. I like.
Yeah, look, I just keeping it real, man. It's not gonna happen. We'll just. I'm thinking about how many, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
If we keep it completely honest.
See, Eric. Don't.
No. Let Eric land.
No. It's his land. No, Eric land.
No, Eric. No,
Don't listen to him. Eric, don't listen to him.
Eric, keep the plane in the air. Keep the plane in the air. Keep the plane in the air. I've shut down the runway, so you can't.
Don't listen to him. He'll make you crash. He'll make you crash. I want you to land.
The airport people have already left.
Smooth landing.
No, you can't land anywhere. Now, while the plane is in the air, Eric,
we still haven't reached our destination.
I know. Yeah.
You do realize that this will come into the Portuguese get more dropping a disaster class and dropping a two-piece.
I just want
to know what's worse? Do you know what's? By you saying, do you know what's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
Winning 1-0. 85th minute, Cristiano tapping. 95th minute, he's going to score a free kick.
Yes.
He's going to take a shot.
No.
Carrick has a point.
No chance. It's not going to happen, man.
This is the master of juju.
Where's the game at? The bridge?
Yeah, it's at the bridge.
Cristiano scored and takes himself at the bridge.
No way that happened.
Let me come to you, boy. Zeman, talk to me.
Yeah, I wanted to say, man, Villareal were definitely the better team in the first half. They were definitely the better team overall. And I would say that.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. They didn't have a finisher. They were playing
like a bunch of losers.
Let Zeman land.
First of all, no. They were the better team. If we're being honest, they had no finishers, man. No, I'd say this. Yeah, Trequero, he should have finished his chances. You look at the amount of chances they actually created and how they weren't able to. Yeah, they didn't have a striker. Like they had their main striker missing. Like Moreno wasn't there. Like they didn't have a vocal point. So for me, in terms of just Manchester United, as soon as Bruno got in and Rashford, you saw a completely different Sancho. So I'm guessing he's gonna go with that. I trust the care. I trust him. He's an incredible manager, and I hope he continues. But he's not. Most likely, bro. Let's be honest. This board.
Let me stop it there. Wait, HH. I hope you've dedicated at least half an hour for Xavi Ball.
The care. No, I
respect the care. At least half an hour. I want to have.
Relax. No, actually, I actually don't think he's gonna keep his job. If I'm being honest. Not only because he has 6 weeks, obviously. There's also also the board. The board, the board, their board always acts up and makes changes as soon as the fans get mad. That's what they do. Like you look at their transfer window. They had a wonderful transfer window. As soon as they were questioning their board, and right now I think they're going to get a manager like Poch to come in, if anything.
No, last I checked, it's apparently Valverde, which is interesting.
Hey,
So,
Uncle Ernie, shout out to Ernie.
I don't think he speaks English though. I don't think the dude speaks English. But...
Can I also
it'll be as an interim.
English is alright, man.
Interim. He's doing interim role. He's coming in until the end of the season, bro.
Man, mute your mind. We forgot to Jamal. Gatlock says CR7's free kick.
Pause.
Bro, it's horrible. No.
Gatlock is right because it says shoot and inshallah. But my thing is that the prayers have not been answered for like 4-5 years now. That's my thing. So, I mean,
who's going to stop him, mate? I'm taking it, please. Somebody just.
Here's my thing is that can't someone say to do that, dude? Your record isn't very good. Like, you still score goals, but because remember, this free kick could be something that could actually lead to a goal by somebody who's better, like a Bruno or even Alex Telles.
Okay, they could cross it. They don't have to shoot.
Wait. Put it this way. I want to know, because nobody will say this. I wish someone was brave enough to go to Christian and say, bro, your record on free kicks isn't very good. Can someone else take it? I want to know what his reaction.
Oh, that dude's gonna get kicked out of the team the next
no one's
week.
gonna
No, but
you know what Cristiano will do? He'll bring out receipts. He'll bring out receipts.
This man is such a menace in the Black Force energy. They're gonna get kicked out.
No. I want to know what his reaction would be. If they say
he'll go on his phone. He'll go on his phone.
He'll take off his shirt.
No, he'll bring up a compilation. Who
was actually better than him on that Who would have been a better option? Honestly,
Bruno was better.
Bruno wasn't on the pitch.
Because that's free kick. No, Bruno was on the bench. Telles was there.
What about Rashford?
But I don't guess Maguire takes it. Not Cristiano, bro.
I think Santos got 2 free kicks last season for Dortmund as well.
Wait, on this free kick, on this free kick.
As of right now, anybody is at least a better likelihood.
Yeah.
Let the hair take it.
On targets.
Wait.
He's on the freaking wall.
Wait, World Cup final, last minute to win. Free kick. Who are you giving it to? Be honest. Who are you giving it to?
Not the guy who won a World Cup. Why would I give it to him?
No. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, because we're doing we like to do.
What in the United team? In the United
team,
World Cup.
He'd probably score it in the World Cup final because it's a World Cup final. He probably would.
It depends on the distance.
I'll give it to Neymar.
It depends on the distance. If it's close, then no.
Can I speak on this?
You're saying anyone in? If anybody in the world, Neymar.
Neymar.
Because Messi isn't a big game player. Cristiano, he could
what?
But
Neymar. Wait, but Neymar is.
Even hypothetically, Neymar might not make it to the World Cup.
Ward Prowse.
Your boy, Professor Calculus, said CR7 will be manager and player at the
that
same
would be
time.
hilarious.
Bro, if he lifts the UCL like that, bro, Messi's done in the streets. I already said this. Like, there's no way.
They'll never do that, bro. They'll never do that. They'll never do that. Like, it'll never happen, man. What's it called? It says, I'm working on it. Twitch Nation. I'm working on it, bro. Don't worry, I'm working on my Twitch thing. I'm working on it. So I said, Core.
Jamal.
I said.
Sorry, Jamal then Core. Jamal.
I mean, I was gonna shout out Cristiano, man. His free kicks. He's gonna score eventually because he takes everyone. All I want to say is, if Didi did hire Cristiano to take a free kick to be Tupac shooter, I just want to say Tupac will have still been alive. I'm just saying that.
Bro,
I can see him getting ready for that shootout, bro.
But yeah, so I just want to say, Carrick, man. You know what? I agree with 88. When confidence is low, bro, keep it tight in the back and just see what you can do in the last 15. And they did. They keep it tight, and then he bring on his firepower in Bruno and Rashford, and yeah, man, they got the win. But I just want to say, guys, we know Manchester United. We knew these guys. These guys are passion merchants. They are nostalgia merchants.
Yeah.
Carrick could get the job. If this guy goes on a 6-game winning streak, this guy could get the job. And you know what? Who knows, man? He might be the new Pep.
Jamal, he had one job. He had one job against Chelsea.
Eric just told me that it's unthinkable.
Hey,
Eric
talk
just
to me.
told me it's unthinkable.
Yeah. So I'll be honest. I agree with Z-Man. I think Villareal was the better team in the first half. One thing I think was really helpful, especially for United, was when Alex Telles was making those overlap runs to support in the wing with I believe it was I forgot who was playing the wing with him.
Left
but
Martial.
Okay, yeah.
It was Martial, right? Yeah. I thought that was really good. I thought his deliveries to Cristiano was absolutely tremendous. Like his crossing deliveries was crazy. And then also another thing that I also want to say is I think, and this is just me, I think the Carrick substitutions really defined the game today. And that's what I'm talking about. In coaching, it's all about that. If you can find players who are if you can identify the players who are out of confidence, who are not in form and so forth, and you bring in someone who is going to change the game, it can change the scope of the game and you can get a result. So for me, I think that personally, United did well. Sancho's goal was wow, crazy. I didn't expect him to score that goal. And Cristiano keeps doing his thing, but again, I'm still skeptical. I need to see what Carrick can do against Chelsea in the weekend. This is another tough opposition. Chelsea ain't no Villareal, so let me see how they handle this game, because I think Chelsea's defense will be much better than Villareal's defense, and also they will take their chances. That's the problem with Chelsea. So I'm very interested.
All right. Let me go hear the share. So thank you for Triple H for your cheer, but thank you for your cheer. It says, I think Kante and Chilwell could be a big loss. Now with manager change, if I had to put money, I'd actually bet on United.
Don't do that.
No. Look, my thing here is Sunday's going to be a very interesting game. 100%. Chilwell is a big loss because you can't trust Alonso, and Chilwell has been playing well. Kante is always a massive loss. And I think that because it's United, it's a new manager, they just come off a win, and the whole vibes about them, it's going to be like Chelsea are still favorites. Chelsea are still favorites based off of it's Tuchel. They're a much more stable team and they're in form and everything. But Romelu Lukaku, aka Tim. So,
oh my god, man, this is getting old. Come on.
Nah, that's overused.
Let's not even talk about that match. Let's not talk about that match.
So so my thing though is, I am not fully sold on. Chelsea definitely going to beat United because I think Kante, those are big losses, man. So I'm not dumb enough to be brave enough to say, where's it going to win? No, it's going to be.
You have to beat a manager. No. Come on, you have to beat a manager whose coaching badges
I don't give a damn what you say. I'm not listening.
Easy or not?
Red Devil.
He's on a 6-game contract, man.
Eric told us it's unthinkable.
Exactly, unthinkable.
Hold on.
It's unthinkable. Hashtag unthinkable.
If Chelsea
Eric, can you see what I was on the screen?
Easy or not? I know what is on screen.
Sage,
easy or not? Right? Easy.
It's fine. Rudiger's coming up.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, Eric.
Look, I don't care whatever, easy match, difficult match, it doesn't matter. Just need to get that win, and that's it. And if they don't, there'll be issues, there'll be problems, because I can't imagine why, what excuse. Chilwell is out, so what? We have Alonso, Kante is out.
This is the attitude I like.
We've played without Kante before. So,
3 or 4 minimum.
Well said, Eric, man.
Okay, wait. So
could you bring up my AV?
Can I talk about? We can't see shit, bro.
Oh, shit. It's a table.
Is it a table?
Yeah,
the price is at 7 points, right?
Yeah, they said we control our own destiny. That's what the
We
Twitter
control our own
admin of
destiny.
Barca. Yeah, that's what the Barcelona
What they do? If they
But
look
look,
talk?
man,
Can I
I'll
s-
just
Yeah,
fine.
as long as they beat
What we
Bayern,
need,
just has to beat
is
Bayern.
Muller to
Easy
we need a
peasy.
Muller tweet now to say he's ready for Barcelona.
Wait, Barry. You want to say something, Barry?
Yeah,
Guys, be
just like
careful. Be
just a
careful
little.
Hey,
around
Barry,
this time.
Barry.
I'm a fellow Nigerian, so if you do that, bro, we're not gonna kill you back home. So
What?
You didn't have to call them, man.
no, easy, bro. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, Brian, look, United, Jan, and these guys say Carrick, boom. Talk to me.
All right, so for me, when I look at United, I think that wait, nah, bro, nah.
What?
Huh?
What?
Nah, bro, nah. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, bro. I'm not feeling it.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna owl you, bro. We have one other things to come
It's
to.
called
So
Owl?
that was
Huh?
me.
Yeah.
What is going on?
No, it's okay. It's not 2 hours there. Relax. Carry on.
Okay, but for real, I think that I don't watch as much United as YSK and Mr. Red Devil, but each and every, I think Baye should have a chance, because like every time I see like Lindelof or Maguire, I don't feel very I don't feel very confident coming to a game. So like I know he's probably not the best one on the team right now, but like I think that he should be giving a chance. So like United, yeah, Cristiano still does his thing, scoring goals, and that's what he's here for. And yeah, they just got the 3 points, and they pretty much have a foot on the round of 16. So they just did what they had to do, and they need to go forward and face Chelsea on Sunday.
Believe that. So guys, I want to bring up another image, man. It's an interesting one. Puya.
Yeah.
Now look, here's the thing here. Now people will say it's
I want
Dynamo
Bayern.
Kiev, and Dynamo Kiev are trash. Granted, Dynamo Kiev are trash. But my thing is that if you've watched Game of Thrones, if you move the camera a bit more to the left, I think you'll see a few White Walkers. That was the kind of conditions that I saw there. Shout out to Ukraine and Russia, but those conditions are only fit for White Walkers and so forth. So my thing here is, should we be putting a lot more respect on Lewandowski's name? Because the dude keeps on scoring. He keeps on geeing up. And then he produces something like this. So first of all, talk to me about Lewandowski's goal scorer and also really Barnes' performance in that game. And also, please, as well, maybe we may know a bit of insight into what's happened with this whole COVID thing with Kimmich.
Okay, so yes, we need to put respect on Lewandowski's name. If you don't, then you're just clueless and you should stop watching the game. You probably think Messi deserves a Ballon d'Or off of stats and everything and all this and all that, blah, 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 blah. The thing is, I think you said this, I don't know how long ago you said this, but when Lewandowski went on his crazy streak, when Bayern won the treble and 6 trophies in a season, you said, okay, you could say Bundesliga tax. And I agree. Like, at this point, I can't argue against Bundesliga tax. Like, even though we lost to Augsburg, like, this past week, like, you can't argue that the Bundesliga does not prioritize defending. And it's just attack. Like, it's like beach soccer, back and forth attacking. But he's doing in the CL. And the stat that it was in the Benfica game in the last match day, after 100 CL games, he has the most goals. More than Messi after 100 games, more than Ronaldo. So I don't understand why people can say Bundesliga tax for Lewandowski when he's been doing it in the Champions League since like 2012, 2013, when he was coming up in Dortmund under Jurgen Klopp. So my whole thing for Lewandowski, now you could say Lewandowski, you don't put respect on his name if he completely flopped in the Champions League this past decade, but he's been consistent in the Champions League. Sure, people like to bring up, where was he against Real Madrid? Okay, there was 2 instances against Real Madrid where he flopped, like big time. The big one was the 17-18 season when Jupp Heynckes took over and we played Real Madrid in the semifinal. He completely flopped and he missed like 4 or 5 1v1s. So that's like the big that's like the big moment where he flopped a major. But besides that, like I could bring, he has goals in semifinals, quarterfinals. people say, oh, no, Lewandowski only scores the 4th and 5th goals of 4 and 5-0 wins. That's totally not true, because people see one time where he scores the 4th or 5th goal and like, oh, that's all of his goals, because they don't want to give him the credit because they have other agendas, obviously, which I don't blame them, like Messi agendas or Cristiano Ronaldo agendas, Mbappe agendas, all that. So I don't blame people, but I just feel like if you don't respect Lewandowski for what he's doing, you're a clown. Like, you have to. It's undeniable at this moment. Now, in terms of the game today, we were garbage. We were complete garbage. The team was dysfunctional. The defense was so weak. And I put that mostly down to the COVID vaccine stuff. I don't know if the team is done, but basically what's happening with the COVID vaccine stuff is, so basically this started around 3 weeks ago, and it came out that there's 5 Bayern players that aren't vaccinated, and the rest of the squad is. And then it got leaked. It got leaked for the 5 players' names. It was it was Gnabry, Musiala, Michael Croissant, Joshua Kimmich, and Choupo-Moting. Now, the big news from this was Joshua Kimmich, because when COVID started, him and Goretzka started this campaign in Germany called, like, We Kick Corona. And basically it was urging the German public to they were urging him, get the vaccine, it's good for you, get the vaccine. Joshua Kimmich made Instagram posts, always promoting it during COVID, telling people get the vaccine, it's good for you. But then Joshua Kimmich, he's kind of turned into like this German, like he's a hero to a lot of German guys. Like he's this next Philipp Lahm, Bastian Schweinsteiger figure. And basically when it came out that he's not vaccinated, he got slammed with criticism for a week straight. The German media was on his ass.
You can't do that. You can't.
Because the Kyrie thing is one thing that I was fully consistent, but when you are fully, let's get it, and you're not.
So, and Joshua Kimmich is my favorite player at the moment, and I was really like, that was kind of disappointed to see, not because like it's your decision to get the vaccine. I live in the United States of America. Like half of my country says that there's microchips in the vaccine and that there's 5G cell towers that will control them and everything. Like, so I wasn't mad that Kimmich didn't get it, but it was disappointing knowing that he started this whole campaign with Goretzka urging the public. So basically since then, this past month, all of the German media, a lot of Germany have been slandering the 5 Bayern players that didn't get it, and they've been urging them. The good news is, however, is today, I think it was reported that Musiala and Gnabry got their first COVID shots, and then Kimmich and Michael Croissant are basically going to get theirs in the next week or so. The only person that no one knows about is Choupo-Moting. Like, I guess he's really reluctant towards it. But yeah, that was the whole COVID thing, about what was going on, the COVID thing. And then yeah, just today's performance was just garbage. Like this hasn't been a good week for Bayern. And I put that down, like half of our defense wasn't there, half of our midfield wasn't there. And in the long
wait, was Gnabry playing or he wasn't playing?
No, Gnabry, yeah. So basically, yeah, what happened is the Nucleus Sula got COVID during the international break, and then there was Gnabry, Kimmich, and all those guys were close to Sula. And since they weren't vaccinated, they were sent to quarantine right away, because if you're unvaccinated and you get COVID, like it's pretty serious if you get COVID, like the new variants of COVID, and you're unvaccinated. So they're in quarantine right now. But
can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I saw news that like Bayern aren't going to pay players that aren't vaccinated if they get. Like,
and that's the other big thing. Yeah, that's what happened yesterday. It got leaked that, the 5 players that aren't vaccinated, they're not getting paid during their quarantine, the 2-week quarantine, and basically, I guess they were already mad about that, but now the Bayern like the Bayern camp, the players are concerned that, because why do you think all these things keep getting leaked? How come all this information, the players' names, they think there's someone in the club that's feeding the media information, because like trying to get like someone in the Bayern like camp that is pro-vaccine trying to get these unvaccinated players in trouble. And there's like there's the squad thinking that there's like a, what's that word, Carl, when a whistleblower, there's a whistleblower to get the unvaccinated players like slandered and in trouble in the media so that they would get their shot. So basically the last whole month, the whole squad is just discombobulated or whatever. I don't know what word to use. They're just and maybe that's why their performances like 5-0 happened and all that. But in the long run, come April, the Champions League knockout stages, I think Bayern's they're gonna be fine. Like the players will get vaccinated, and this will just all be in the past. It's all gonna be good.
It's wild, man. That's wild. That is wild.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting Lewandowski though. He's just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Well,
I'm just still gonna do what I'm gonna do, man.
That's why I'm scared for Barca. That's why I'm scared for Barca because Lewandowski, I think, is close to beating the most goals in the group stage record. So Barca fans, he's coming.
No. I mean,
yeah,
like
that's
what
the word.
Bayern have done to that group is like Bayern. I've never seen a test tubing of a Champions League
Bro,
group.
they're menaces, bro. They all have Black Air Force energy, bro. They're menaces.
No, it's a mess. So before I come to the guy, I'm just say so. If boy Chris says Ronaldo discovers new countries, Lewandowski discovers new cities and villages. Look, don't write. Look, Lewandowski, the guy's goal scoring prowess, you can't deny it, bro. You just can't deny it, man. And it's the quality of his goals as well. So he's like. He is a goal scorer, and it's not only goals he scores; it's how he plays as well. And that goal that he scored in the Euros against Spain literally was super dud. Where he
how much do you think he cares about beating Cristiano's group stage record? How much do you think he cares? Because he only needs 2 goals, and I believe Bayern's next game is against
Barcelona.
Yeah. So I don't know, a possible
No,
3-piece.
Lewandowski cares about Lewandowski might go in the media and say, "Oh, as long as the team is playing good." Lewandowski is a guy that he internally does care about these records. Like when I don't know if you guys remember when Aubameyang beat him to the most goals in the league. He had an argument with the Bayern players on the last match. They why aren't you guys giving more chances? Why did we let this Aubameyang?
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
This guy cares about beating people's records, so that's the thing.
Oh, no, I think look, when you're scoring so many goals and so forth, you do get into the records and so forth and everything. It's like I even think as well it's the degree to how much you care. I think Messi does care, well, maybe not as much as Lewandowski. Lewandowski definitely cares, but probably not as much as Cristiano. I think for Cristiano, it's an obsession. Like this, no, I need these freaking goals and so forth because you're so far at the top, But when you're Lewandowski and you're scoring these amounts of goals, and it's like your goal reach and goal rate is actually increasing the older they are getting. You're like, no, bro, let me see how deep I can go. Joe, bro, JH27, thank you for the cheer, bro. Thank you, bro. The problem with Alonso is he lacks pace. And he's brainless as well. Chilwell's pace has been integral to the Chelsea system. He can move up and down the pitch much quicker, recovers much quicker than Alonso when Chelsea lose the ball high up, thus giving less time for the opposition to make plays. It's going to be tight. No, look, I was critical of Chilwell because I thought this guy had no technique or whatsoever. He's improved his technique. So as of right now, Chilwell still integrates. If it's between Chilwell and Alonso, I just think Chilwell is a much more of a robust defender than Alonso. So look, as I said again, Sancho up against Alonso, fuck, bro. That's
you said Chilwell ain't great. What does that mean? Chilwell is doing really well, man.
No, he's doing good. Would you call Chilwell a top left back?
Yes,
100%.
Of course he is.
He's better than Shaw.
Better than Luke Shaw.
I would say he's good. I said a top level, high top tier level.
I think
top 5. Is that
I think he's on par with Roberto Carlos, who's still lost in Wembley. But Luke Shaw, he's definitely ahead of Luke Shaw.
Is he questioning me? I mean, maybe Jamal says, do you think that he's better than Andy Robertson?
Who?
Chilwell.
Yeah.
Do you think that Chilwell is better than, this season anyway, on form? Do you think he's better than Andy Robertson?
Yeah, on form, yeah, I think he's been better than Robertson. Robertson has been off form lately. So yeah, on form, yeah, he's better.
There you go. So there's not really much else in terms of competition aside from there's what other competition is there in the Premier League in terms of top left backs?
What about Robertson?
Chilwell has been really good, man.
Chicha, I want to add to what Puya talked about Bayern. I want to say something about Bayern. So this is my thing, HH. Um, my main problem here is not even so much of like the how do you say this, the attack. The issue is if we go and play a team like Liverpool or a team like PSG, and a big example was how we conceded that goal again today, even against Kiev. Did you see how like disorganized the midfield and defenses? Like there's no like man marking. There's no type of man marking. There's no type of organization in terms of defending or midfield wise. And I
It's a
think
long
that's
season,
what
man. It's not going to be smooth sailing all the way
it's
through. So
it's a long season, but think about it. You have to think about football this way. What if Mbappe and Neymar and Messi get those chances that Kiev had? Because Kiev had some really good chances today. If Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, you give Salah that chance, he's scoring. You get what I'm trying to say? With that highline, he's scoring. That's my problem, you know. And Puya also told me, because we were messaging each other on Instagram, he was like defending aerial duels. I think that's another problem too, you know, because look at PSG, they got someone like a Ramos, he can score with his head. They got someone like what's him call it? This guy, Hakim, who can give good crosses and deliveries. You see? So this is, for me, I think we're gonna lose to PSG 3-0, and we're gonna lose to Liverpool by 3 or 4. Because Liverpool, if we play them on Anfield, it's lights out. I'm telling you this right now, it's lights out. The Sabitzer, one thing also I want to say is also the depth is not as good as it was in 1920. Like in 1920, I felt that.
Whoa. Wait, the year 1920 or you mean season
2013?
Yeah, season
Wow.
1920.
Okay.
Season
He said
1920.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry. As season 1920, not bad. Season 1920,
Respect,
right?
respect the 1920s.
We had because it's very important. It's very important. We had Perisic, we had
What is this guy
Odriozola, we
talking
had
about?
Alcantara in the team. Now, once Alcantara left, our midfield has not been sinking like it used to be. Because let me tell you something. Yes, Kimmich might be.
Call.
No one cares, bro. No one cares.
No, you have to look at loopholes.
Let me just use the jobs. I'll get back to Dom. So the boy Chris says nobody is remembering the ski in 10 years. Yes, there are.
Yeah, come on,
and they're remembering him because he did something. You can talk about the 4 goals in the UCL semi, and he did something that I think is quite exceptional, which is to score 5 goals in 12 minutes.
Yeah, but for you, personally, Lewandowski or Benzema, better footballer?
Better footballer or better striker?
Footballer. I'll put Suarez in there too.
Benzema. The better footballer is Benzema.
Okay, I just want to know. Okay.
Like better striker is Lewandowski. Better footballer is Benzema. Like Benzema is an amazing football player. So, but my thing is that what Lewandowski did at Dortmund, what he did at Bayern, the amount of goals he scored, and we see the reason why we remember him is, bro, that is a footballing iconic moment. To score 5 goals, first of all, to score 5 goals in 12 minutes in a useless full game is unheard of. To do that in a top level game is insane.
Did you change your mind?
What do you mean?
Because I think I remember you saying that Lewandowski is the best thing since R9. I think I remember you saying that.
Oh yeah, you compared it to R9.
Oh no! I said that.
Oh wait, if anyone got the citation for that receipt,
this was when Benzema was still played like an anvil. He played like if he was with two anvils.
You said Benzema had a pot belly.
Yes, and he had a pot belly. This is when he was
Give him
a
a scholarship. Give him a scholarship.
At that point, Lewandowski was the closest thing that I could remember to Arnold in the way that he was a striker who was really a footballer and so forth. So yeah, but Benzema develops his game, and now I think because have you seen that thing on Twitter that Benzema retweeted? Because a guy did a compilation of Arnold doing skills and Benzema doing the same skills, and they did side by side, and Benzema actually retweeted it.
Yeah,
it's like it's scary just how similar they play. Your boy JH man, thank you for the cheer, man. He says, I would have preferred to have Nagelsmann came a bit early to us. I prefer to have him after 2 to 3 years, maybe a season at LSG, to let him feel how managing big clubs is like. He doesn't really believe in players enough to get enough goals. Bayern now goes to the pitch more defensively than previous season. However, they're not used to the system, so it seems to be hard to keep clean sheets for them. And attacking-wise, they are weaker. Look, I think, as I said again, it's a long season. I mean, it was always going to be very hard for him to match up to Flick because Flick is an amazing manager. So that was always going to be a very, very difficult thing to match up to. But my thing is that, guys, you can't just say, oh, he's crap, blah, 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 and everything. Like, we have to just wait and see how the cookie crumbles, man. All right, let me just make sure. Okay. Next, we have here from your boy Sage, who says, Cristiano injured a child while taking a free kick. No, he injured a lady. She was a steward. And I think it was during training where he smacked it smacked her head. And I think he gave her like his signed jersey. So, that's nice, man. But, Cristiano, I'll have to say to him that, bro, stop taking free kicks, my guy. Retracting my Lewandowski message, I'm just a hater. Okay, like, thanks for admitting that, man. Because again, like, the other thing is wild. And your boy Undisputed says, why does Core dance? I'm generally curious. What's it called? Core, why do you dance?
Okay. So the thing is, like I said, I'm very different from the normal average human being. So my thing is that I'm trying to show the world something that a lot of other people have rejected, and I think it's good to at least let an African have some of the limelight. That's what I'm trying to say.
No. What did people reject? Can you explain to me what they rejected?
What do they reject?
Yeah, explain to me what they reject.
They I think some people are a bit too unfair to some Africans. Like, some people say, oh, an African can be a rapper, or an African can be listening to hip hop music. Like, I think that's ridiculous, and I think we should be able to express ourselves however we want to express ourselves and be who we want to be, and not be like insulted by, oh, I listen to rap, so I don't sink in with that category or whatever it is.
So you're a visionary. That's what you're
So, can I just ask the panel just one quick thing? Just one thing. I know let's come to 12 o'clock, but hey, can you just share screen this for a second? Can someone explain Group G, this 5, 6, 7, 8 group? Can someone explain? Is anyone actually paid attention to this Group G? Like, what is actually going on in this group at all?
I watched the Lille game and they were pretty good.
Because I was looking at the group at halftime. I was about to say this group is like.
They're close in terms of quality, so there's that.
So
this group is just vibes.
All four teams can go through on the last, because even when they put out the group, I was about to say these teams seem evenly matched, because like it's the most random group in terms of there isn't one clear big team or two clear big teams. So wow. So yeah, basically
any of them can make it through.
Everyone can go through.
Vibes, man. Vibes.
I gotta watch that group, man.
Or maybe there's some dodgy betting happening, man. Your boy JH, man, thank you for the chase. Says he's 100% correct. Nagelsmann ain't gonna cut it. He's good, but he took the job too early. He isn't ready to manage Bayern yet. But I think Bayern's board don't want to sign any player for another 10 years. So they needed a yes.
I think a successful season for Nagelsmann.
Guys, man. Fuck.
Okay.
We are done after a few years. Bundesliga is gonna be hard. Look, you're saying this right now. At the end of the day, who knows? You may be able to say what's up. Now, this is funny. This can't be right. I swear
5 goals in 9 minutes.
Levy, yeah, against Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
Against Wolfsburg, yeah.
No, I swear it was 12 minutes. 9 minutes?
No, it was 9 minutes. It was 9 minutes. Yeah. Go to YouTube and see it.
That's less than
how does that
every
even
2
work?
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, even though it's Wolfsburg, right? This Wolfsburg team beat Real Madrid in the first leg in that UCL season, even though they got knocked out in the second leg.
Oh, yeah.
He scored 5 goals in 9 minutes.
Yeah, he came in as a sub. All right.
HH, I think Nagelsmann's best season will be if Bayern reaches a Champions League semi. I think that's his best season.
What?
I'm serious. Nagelsmann's best season.
Wait, what?
This season, for me.
Cool, it's over.
It's over, bro. It's over. You got cut, bro. You got cut.
It's over.
How the hell did he carry on?
Okay.
I know, like, the heck?
I see, HH, I see.